10 steps ahead or watch time fly. It's chestnut checkers, every move's a test. Strategy and patience bring out your best. No quick flips, no easy wins. The game is deep, let the match begin. Kings and castles, they don't play fair. Nice sleep through problems like they don't care. The bishop cuts sharp through the mess you make. One wrong move and it's checkmate. So sit down, plan it, don't let it wreck ya. Welcome to the game, this ain't checkers, it's chestnut checkers. Sharpen your mind. Let's dive deep, one move at a time. Life ain't simple,
Hi,
it's a
y'all.
game on the board.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy
Not
Wednesday.
just smooth, but the plan you
I tried to be like real smooth and put my glasses on and gouge my eye out. Did you see it?
I did. I
Bent the whole frame in my motherfucking eye socket.
didn't even know. I was like, are you okay?
I'm so glad. Like somehow this. It was probably recorded, but we are chestnut checkers, y'all. It is Wednesday. It is a hot Wednesday. We are out here.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know about your weather, but my weather decided it wanted to pack up and go. So yet again, we've had another year of spring-ish, and now we're into 90-something degrees. To where I don't think there's enough cornstarch on the shelves for some people.
This is terrible.
And it's been real weird too, because it's like halfway through the day it just starts raining. So even if you put cornstarch on,
Hey, Christina.
you
probably gonna be running around with a couple of bricks falling out your bra if you got the cornstarch up under there, because this is a sweaty kind of day.
man, it smells like a chicken wing platter.
It's very muggy. It's very muggy too. Like it's very, very humid and nasty. And I don't know.
Drink some water, y'all.
Hydrate.
But you need
water.
Look, drink some water for you need some milk. We trying to help y'all out here for real.
Absolutely. We're gonna get right into it. It's hot. I got taco meat out. We all got our titties out.
Jesus. Anyway, taco meat aside. Happy Wednesday, everybody. How are we? So you guys doing well?
I'm sorry. Yeah, we are. We can formally introduce.
Yeah.
We have the beautiful Miss Kristen Rare-Sense Wilson in the building, y'all. We have Lovey Lavania in the building, y'all. Even though it is Lavania Lovey, I love Lovey Lavania because it's kind of like I am your other host, William Alexander. We're in the building. We're in the room. We are here. We got some stuff going on. I didn't mean to interject, but we didn't introduce ourselves. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, share, do what y'all got to do. Kristen, what you got for us? My hands up like I was ready.
I'm trying to share the pod right this moment, and then we'll be going forward into the current events segments of the evening.
In the meantime,
in the
meantime, we are ripening into the breakup season of those that were experiencing cuffing season, those that remain to even experience such a thing. We're ripe into the season. It is officially sundress season, so you'll be okay. You know, you've had your cake, and now karma gets to go ahead and digest this whole process and choose wisely next time.
And now these cakes get to swish around you, and you can't have a bite.
Mm-hmm.
You done.
Mm-hmm. We out here.
Big shout out to Johnny Belafonte. We love you, Johnny. You're always supporting. You're always on.
Johnny.
Look, I appreciate you. He comes on different channels. He watches us on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook. He always has a great word for us, and we just want to say thank you so much for your support. Y'all ready for current events, or do we have any life things, promotional stuff that we need to do?
Thank you for being my antagonist, Johnny. Perspective matters.
Listen, Johnny just loved the ladies. It's okay. Look, it's okay.
That's all I got.
We may have some special guests today as well, so fingers crossed. We're gonna add a little flavor to the party. You know how we do.
Listen.
I
mean, we got a subject to talk about.
True.
Oof. Like, I'm literally sweating.
My
Like my back and lip are sweating from like.
Not your back and your lip.
You talking about? Oh, we need to be more engaged with this. I'm like, I don't even want to talk about this conversation because I'm afraid. I'm scared.
Why are you scared? Let's start there.
I put antiperspirant on this, like, nah.
Yeah,
this is a sensitive topic.
And you being scared.
I mean, I'm not scared. I ain't scared of shit. But I was trepidated.
That wasn't it. I'm gonna get back to you on what it was because I can't pinpoint where that word was wrong. It's too many D's somewhere in that motherfucker.
No, it's not. Trepidated.
I've heard of trepidation.
There's trepidation.
I've never heard of it the way you're saying it. So I'm fucked up. It's okay. I'm gonna go to my dictionary in a second.
It makes you feel like Twitter pated, right? From
Are we supercalifragilistic right now? I'm not sure.
But I don't even like that word.
I don't like the way it sounds. It just doesn't sound. It's not hitting my ears right. That's all. So yes, love. Thank you, Johnny. I think we should jump right into current events today.
Let's get it.
We've got one hell of a topic, so we're gonna just smoothly run by. Anybody died that y'all know of? I don't know nobody.
Oh my God. Take two.
And welcome to Chestnut Checkers Wednesdays. This is our current segment. I was asking my co-host if they had heard of any celebrity deaths because I hadn't heard of any. I guess I took it too far. Nobody's dead, so that's good. A U.S. grand jury just indicted Fidel Castro grandson and 5 other people on some RICO charges that they blew up some civilian planes back in '96.
Wow.
So the Cuba thing is still happening. Is the whole point? Because that was fresh out of our contract. That was fresh out, and we just catching up. Anyway, because 96 and 2026, that's a whole lifetime. Some folks got. I'm just saying.
It's the fact that how long?
Wow.
96 was 30 years ago.
What happened to the statute of limitations is what I'm gonna ask.
I mean, that's always subjective.
Not here in these United States.
Thank you. The way I just been flying all over my computer. Thanks, William.
Sorry.
Because it's not a suggestion; it's a real law, and I don't understand how people are.
What law? What law?
The statute of limitations on crimes that can be.
Oh no.
Well, what's crime?
You know what?
See where we go here.
That's subjective.
We haven't even got far enough into figuring out who was on the boat, who got the virus, and why Hanta is walking around haunting people. And
okay, it was really a boat?
Supposedly. Now they talk about Ebola back.
Well, I thought they would drop everybody off here and land in the Netherlands.
No, why did you drop everybody off here and then allegedly go offshore of Cape Verde for 3 years?
Yeah.
Then land in the Netherlands. Oh, okay.
Of all the times you could have sunk a ship.
Right.
So somehow, somewhere in amongst the travels of the hantavirus around the world, Ebola is making a comeback. There have been 600 cases reported with 139 deaths. The percentage on that alone scares me.
Why couldn't they just do something fun like malaria?
600 reported cases of Ebola with 100.
Only 600?
But 139 of those people are dead, William. So we're going to be putting up numbers If we keep
which
that,
one of them are black? I want to know that one.
Ebola was that's the monkey virus. If you ask,
no, it was a monkey virus, and we later discovered that the monkeys, if you shave them, aren't like us. So I'm just curious.
What's up, Johnny?
I'm just curious.
Listen, I don't know. I just remember that movie Outbreak,
Right.
and the monkey didn't fuck nobody, and still was causing problems. So, Hanta, Corona, Ebola, we're gonna just get the whole alphabet out the way.
All my exes that end in jump in them too.
Screaming.
Sorry.
I don't know why these niggas do y'all like that. I ain't never had that problem. Well, all these young ladies with the A sound at the end of their name, I don't know why these niggas do y'all like that. They just unfair.
It is. It's terrible.
Drake dropped the album. It was actually 3 albums. All 3 of them albums sucked trash ass. And can I smack Drake?
Yes, twice.
Twice?
Twice.
He gonna call the cops on you.
You're supposed to turn the other cheek and you gotta slap the other side. So it's gotta be twice to make it even.
Can we start at the fact that you went and made 3 studio albums, right? You went and made 3 studio albums, right? To re-diss a nigga who you're currently in court because he dissed you. You shouldn't have never. No, this is how I know you ain't never had no friends for real. Because the whole album was about you and whoever the fuck was on the computers making your beats. That was y'all. That was y'all.
You not saying that he didn't got no friends. Really...
You sound like that old nigga in the club that goes and hangs out at the high school in the afternoons to see which young ladies need a ride. You sound like a crybaby ass nigga who can't get over his hurt feelings because the nigga he wanted to download fuck like somebody else. You said like,
ouch.
Drake, can we get you back? Y'all remember Drake off of Fucking Problems?
Why are you hollering his name like Denzel did on Training Day? Drake.
Because I think he needs that type of wake up right now. Like,
oh my god!
As much as I've never wanted to ever in my life, outside of waking up, looking in the mirror and turning my swag on, have I never wanted to agree with Soulja Boy. Drake, like what was this? What was this? I didn't get one. Like I think there was 2 songs out of 3 albums that I hit the like button, and I remember telling Lovey, I'm like, I'm really trying to like this shit. Like, I'm a Drake.
You gave it a good go. It's fine. Listen.
You motherfucker. You put out 3 whole studio albums, sir. 3 of them.
Hey.
No. Hi, mommy. I'm so upset. I don't.
I mean, Drake is interesting. Like I liked him for a time. There's nothing that makes me dislike him. He's just the same type of like light-skinned dude that I saw growing up in school.
Here's why I like Drake. Drake was anti. Drake was everything that hip hop was not. He was the lover boy of hip hop at one point, and I loved every moment of it. Marvin's Room, he couldn't do no wrong if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Like that Drake. Hold on, we going home. That Drake.
Just hold on, I'm coming home. I mean, he's like El DeBarge.
Right.
But didn't get on coke.
Right. Now.
Like he found a lane and stuck in it and never.
Drake, you know how trash that album was, sir? Kendrick went live with an AI and crushed your whole 3-album album. He went live for 45 minutes with an AI verse. And then you decide to go against all odds and say you could never forgive J. Cole for not jumping in the beef with you.
hard to do these things alone. Drake, he's just interesting to me.
On the other side of the feminine coin, we got the masculine Cardi B cussing out Stephon Diggs. Y'all seen this video going around?
Jesus Christmas. I'm not in there. Let me tell you something. I'm not in their tax bracket. Like I don't have a type of problem. We're gonna talk about some of that shit today too. I'm not in their tax bracket of problems to have. Like I stopped at 4.
Me neither. However, Cameron really triggered me with his comments in regards.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. I try to stay out of rich folks' business because it ain't.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I like to tend to my black-owned business. I'm not worried about what they doing for real. Cameron decided to get his happy ass up on his platform and say that this is why he doesn't date women from New York. Because as soon as they get mad, that's how you're gonna get treated.
You said from the north?
From New York.
From New York.
Oh.
Meanwhile, this is Dipset, Harlem World. This is he is New York. Let him tell the story.
Right.
Like outside of 50, he's the other one that be like, I run this shit. Him, Jay, and 50 run it now that Diddy's in jail.
I mean, not all, but they.
Hey, not too much on this New York shit.
See,
Hold on.
this is where
Hold
I'm
on.
about to fuck up.
What the fuck?
I didn't say nothing. I'm just.
You're
I'm
doing
not-
yourself a disservice by not speaking at this point, Woody. Because I took that to be that niggas don't fuck with girls from the Northeast because we hold y'all to a certain standard.
No, that's why I asked. I said, did you say the North or did you say New York?
He said New York specifically, but I feel like I've heard this about every Philly girls, Boston girls.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, and I get it. Every place got their demographic, but what I will say, there's a special place for some of them, not all. And I'm saying there's a good part of each one of them boroughs that makes the good ones scarce.
But see, this is and it bothers me because I know it's a lot of girls in Poughkeepsie, in Albany, in Long Island, mad as fuck right now because he's really talking about the boroughs.
Poughkeepsie is not, it's Jersey.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He's talking about the boroughs.
That's Jersey.
I understand, but my point being is there are a lot of girls in the tri-state who could be affected by his statements.
And Long Island isn't even a part of the boroughs.
That's my point, Williams. He's talking about he won't date women from the boroughs, but he's saying all of New York, which in my mind,
I don't think he said all of New York.
He said,
but I do get what you're saying though, which we gonna get to it. It's like micro macro, because that nigga said New York, you said Northeast. I'm like, well, hold on a goddamn minute.
Because I've heard about every demographic in the Northeast. I've heard
it. Jersey
city, and it only is girls from the city. I don't hear nobody talking shit about the girls from Springfield, Massachusetts, or the girls from Hartford, Connecticut. It's Boston, it's New York, the boroughs. It's not upstate. It's Newark and Philly girls. Like
no left or right, but y'all realize that they're choosing these people.
We gonna talk about
shit, but isn't that your choice? Didn't you choose it? I mean,
in love, we gonna talk about it. This is why I'm sweating.
Sweating because the sun.
Huh?
The sun is out.
The motherfucking sun is down.
Okay, so I usually don't do this. My sun is not down. Why is your sun down? It is bright the fuck outside my window.
Yeah, it's bright.
Oh, we have rain too, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I got
so we have like a volatile. Our weather has the hantavirus somehow. Like motherfucker sneeze and it starts raining at 95 degrees.
Hilarious. I usually don't do this, but I wanted a visual to go with what this current event is because I was honestly thrown off.
Uh-oh.
But I just want to say to all of y'all who are out voting over these next few days, vote for my boy Uncle Luke. Vote for my man Uncle Luke. Vote for Uncle Luke. Y'all don't even understand how
no.
going from 2 Live Crew to Congress is crazy in America. Going to having a congressional ban against you to the point where you change the music industry because you're the ones that, am I wrong? William, correct me. Aren't they the ones that started them doing the parental advisories on CDs?
They sure did.
Mm-hmm.
So all of that congressional anger or whatnot, please put him on Congress. We need some more Uncle Lukes in Congress.
Right.
Luther Campbell for Congress in Florida is
now him being in Florida is crazy work.
I mean, he's from Florida. That was that Miami base.
Well, obviously he is from Florida, but I'm talking about everybody who ain't from Florida just so happens to be down there. They start with the R, the next letter is E, the next letter is T. And no, I'm not talking about that word. I'm getting y'all scared as I am about this topic. No, I'm talking about retirees.
Oh, yeah.
Did I scare you?
No, they just nasty.
But no, the retirees, they the crazy ones.
Yeah, they just nasty.
Yeah, who you think they gonna vote for?
When I ever motherfucking found out that the STIs is rampant in them homes down in Florida because of fucking loofah shit. Y'all know what this loofah shit with these old people?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't heard about the loofah shit?
Lupus?
Loofah.
No, I didn't hear about this.
Oh, so when my son was in college in Florida, we used to visit. And I would always see all these like minivans and what looked like mom cars with loofahs and shit tied to the antennas or tied to the top of the door or whatever. Come to find out, these old folks down there have taken to putting different color loofahs on their cars, so you know what their predilections are. If they're swingers, it's purple. If they're into threesomes, it's blue. Like they got whole communities down there with these loofahs tied on their cars, so you'll know who to pull up on when they parking lot pimping.
Florida is wild work.
Ew. Ew. What?
It just started in like the old people communities, and then it started branching out as other communities saw them doing it. Like
you go ahead and get your liver spotted ass on down in Florida, and where your secondary dreams can come true with AARP.
Oh
man!
I'll show that Luther Campbell for Congress. Good for you, Uncle Luke. We appreciate you, the originator of twerk and strip club music. We appreciate you. What?
You heard about old white boy in Texas? How that nigger in the middle of that Senate meeting, and the bull said he gonna slap the ancestors into him.
I love it.
I love good stuff right there.
Name.
I did see the clip of them standing in his way, but I did not.
Who? He was like, yeah, I said it.
Illinois or particularly Chicago. What's up, John? But yeah, I heard, I did hear about it, and they just yelling at him. They ain't actually smacked the nigga, which is why I got mad.
No, I just thought it was funny talking about he slapped him to the ancestors or some stuff like that. That was funny. But the young lady behind him was really agitating me. Shut your ass up.
Because why would you?
Because if you was by yourself, he would have called you the nigga too.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and sit down in this video record because you're messing up the angle.
While we're talking about rappers who no longer rap but are about doing great things for their communities, Killer Mike, come to the front.
Uh-oh.
It's not a bad one this time, y'all. Killer Mike.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Killer Mike is set to open couple of different communities of rent-to-own homes for low-income families down here in Atlanta.
That's what's up.
So good for you, Killer Mike. You're not only talking about it, you're being about it, and I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
See?
I hope we get more homeowners.
Facts.
So we can continue to rent this land that was stolen.
We're going to get into that too tonight because we got a whole bunch to go. So before we get into our actual topic this evening, do either of you have any wonderful current events? I have one left, but it's so inconsequential.
No. Other than the fuckery been going on, I don't know.
For those who know me, since they don't have nothing, for those who know me, y'all know That's my guy right there. That's Rick from Rick and Morty. Fucking love this show. I got a big ass fucking back tattoo. Like half my back is covered in Rick and Morty. Like for real, y'all think it's a game out here.
Are you serious?
Dead ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm 42. Noted.
What makes you today years old? The fact that I have a back piece, or that you just didn't know I had tattoos, or what?
You know, you just had a tattoo of Ricky Morty. Like, not even a tattoo of Ricky Morty. You said a whole.
So the scene is that they had to go. There was a point in time in this storyline where Rick's portal gun was broken. So him and Morty ended up traveling to Wonderland to steal the Mad Hatter's hat, because in the once world of Underland, the Mad Hatter's hat also created portals. And so that's the scene, is them running out of the portal from Wonderland with the Mad Hatter's hat. Because I'm fired.
And this is the male mind. I heard you.
Yeah, I created a whole entertainment on my back.
You have a whole story on your back.
A whole entertainment for the nigga to watch to keep his mind off of nothing back there. Absolutely.
So what you're saying is,
right?
Then he whisper in your ear, I can't read.
Shut up. It's a picture, first of all. Secondly,
what?
they got a full length feature film coming. So I'm excited. Rick and Morty. So there's an argument in the anime community that Rick and Morty is not considered anime, especially since they had to go and do the most cringy thing ever, which is creating the anime based off of the show, just to prove that they was an anime.
Well, what makes them an anime and what makes it not?
It's animation. It's drawn by Japanese people, and it's animation. Like, it's period. But the anime people swear it's not anime, so fuck y'all. One of the best shows.
Wait, so is Rick and Morty made by Japanese people?
It's American animation in the Japanese, one of the Japanese styles of animation.
The Japanese people make the show.
They make the anime.
Is it originally in an anime?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, they have their points. I consider it an anime, but because he kind of did almost a little bit, but no, that's not what we talking about, Johnny. Be good. So,
why the fuck you always coming at me, Johnny? Johnny, I'm gonna come at your ass one day. I'm gonna come at your Swisher Sweet dreadlocks.
Not Swisher Sweet dreadlocks.
No.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be kind, because that's. Why you always come at me, Johnny? I smell good. I look good. Signal, Johnny.
Anyway,
watch out.
So yeah, we got the movie coming, so I'm very excited about that. I still haven't seen Michael. Aggravated.
Me either.
Don't make that face.
I guarantee. I'm waiting for you to call me about Marlon. Just go see it, just to see Marlon, if nothing else.
Okay, I plan to. That's the plan.
I'll send you a link.
So
I'm glad you got it. Thank you, Johnny. I make love good.
So yeah, we got. You see, I'm stuck. We have a great conversation this evening.
I'm ready to jump into that shit.
OSD.
Double Dutch.
The trauma bond of it all.
I don't even have my freaking watch on to measure my heart rate.
All right, y'all. So today we are talking about trauma bonds and how they play into relationships and whether or not y'all are actually in love.
Nope.
Like, are they?
Go ahead, baby.
No, ma'am.
So I personally, in doing the research that I was doing for this episode, kind of got pissed off because anytime you look up trauma bond for like a definition, they actually are giving you the definition of Stockholm syndrome. An emotional attachment that develops between an abused person and their abuser. That is Stockholm syndrome.
Fucking driven. Wait a minute.
What the fuck?
So William drives himself off. It's about this shit.
Get you a towel, bro.
I am, I guess, at a loss for words in trying to explain the difference between the two, except that the trauma bond is a consensual act, whereas the Stockholm syndrome is not. The Stockholm syndrome is you being taken by somebody against your will and then forming an unnatural attachment to this person who has abducted you or otherwise made you subjected to them against your will. Whereas the trauma bond is more so you think they like you, you like them. They do all this good stuff, so to speak. But then either something happens or they then take all of that stuff back, which creates a trauma. And now you're kind of enamored with this idea of being stuck together because, okay, y'all remember the movie Speed with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock?
Mm-hmm.
That's a trauma bond situation to me. Like the fact that they got married after that, after going through that same shit twice, like they didn't really like each other. They would have never even known each other had they not randomly been stuck on that fucking bus together. But because they went through such a traumatic scene and all of the emotion and adrenaline that came with a bus having to go 60 miles an hour or they were going to die for an hour and 40 minutes. They built a lifetime off of that. Like to me, that's the Hollywood example, the best encapsulated example I could find of a trauma bond. Do y'all know of any other movies or television series that gives that idea?
Everything made by Tyler Perry.
Ooh.
Motherfucking social media. Everything that you see on social media.
From Sharkeisha on down, like all the police
from
trauma bond, all
everything. Absolutely everything. And I part of what you were saying is literally just a small like ripple in so many layers of what trauma bonding is. You can go on for days about it. I mean, I get the example of Speed, but then you have examples of what's the old boy's name?
Usher.
Yeah, him.
How'd I know who that?
Yeah, I don't know how you knew. But that dude right there, I was about to be like, these are my confessions.
Because him and Diddy got a trauma bond beyond.
Like, it's to the point where it's like, it's
the fact that he held them cherries over that grown man's face.
That's the part that fucking throws me off. Like that I will never unsee that. Like I would. So I like certain celebrity statuses, and we can take a break real quick. I'm going to thank you for who's about to come on. I have another energy to now. I feel a little bit better. You son of a bitch. He just left. Fuck you. Now my bottom lip is sweating. We got to keep going. Shit. We out here now. Fuck it.
So I guess the difference between... Go ahead.
So you made something very interesting, and I already was like, shit, here we go, because you immediately was like, ugh. I believe that trauma bonding is a very, very illuminescent source of what we see as Stockholm syndrome. Like, if we see Stockholm syndrome and you're like, oh, well, what is Stockholm syndrome? You can be like, right there, that's Stockholm syndrome. And you could be like, trauma bonding is Stockholm syndrome or a form of it.
I wanna say this early in this conversation, just so that when people hear us interchanging these therapies, they're gonna understand that we are not the rapists, and so they need to go look these words up and then get some therapy of their own if these are things that they are going through, right?
We are not Dr. Cheyenne Bryan up here.
Facts. So with that being said, I feel like we're talking about a situation that's almost like the stages of fire. You have a spark and smoke, you have actual fire, and then you have ash and ember. These are the 3 stages. So trauma bond is to the spark and smoke, that Stockholm syndrome is to the fire, that epigenetics is to the ash and embers. Like, it's all.
So what would you then define oversight? The oversight aspect of that? Because how you navigate is that is how I would say the epigenetics would be the oversight of things that we see that all right, how do we now change the format of our behavior, knowing that that's been a condition of our behavior?
I think the oversight starts at trauma bonding, honestly. The epigenetics is so ingrained that it needs no oversight. It is on autopilot at that point. And to generations. So to me, the trauma bonding aspect, where you have this idea of intermittent reinforcement, negative and positive, is the oversight. How many boundaries, how can I test these fences, so on and so forth. So I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I personally think oversight comes in the early stages of this particular mental health issue, because if in fact the cycles are not broken early in the trauma bonding phase, then you wind up
so I mean, it's
so what you and say? I'm trying to read this. Y'all know I ain't got my glasses.
Well, y'all go right on ahead. Listen, but I do agree with that. I agree with all that. I see trauma bonding is in a multifaceted way. I mean, you got the microwave dinner. You have the McDonald's, the fast food version of it, and you got that slow cook process. It's about really what's inside of the pot that you're willing to serve the people. And if you're a cantankerous and miserable person, right? You've had a lot of bad experiences and you've never addressed those experiences. And you go ahead and you go into another situation without ever addressing those experiences. You got 3 ways that I've learned in my life. I'm not saying these are principled law, but I've learned that there are 3 ways that I've seen people address them. Either very hyperbolic, like a nuclear holocaust, like you would in a microwave, like an instantaneous dinner. Either a fast food, or like while you're traveling, something instantaneous happens and it's like, boom, cataclysmic event, right? Mm-hmm. Or you have that person that subtly begin to say, oh, I can't do this because this happened. I'll never do this because this happened. Knowing that you've never done anything like that, but you're wondering why you keep getting poked as if you did. So you get kind of slow cooked into the process, or breadcrumbed. Mm-hmm. So, like, I look at it as 3 different cycles. Either way, it's a matter of looking at it like, all right, is this person engaging who I am for the sake of their benefit and their gain? Like, am I a band-aid, or am I really here to be like a growth factor? And you can tell instantly whether or not you're here to be a growth factor or you're here to be a band-aid. If I'm here to be a band-aid, what I can do is just simply offer you one. But I'm not going to be wrapped up in your problems.
But see, I don't think that's okay. I don't think trauma bonding is something that's known to people until after it's happened. Like, a lot of the times I feel like people wind up in trauma bonds because they don't realize they are being inflicted with trauma, especially because of the intermittent love bombing is a real huge thing with this. Like, 1 minute they're all over you, you know. 1 minute,
100%.
I'm hot. They all out. No, sorry. But y'all know, like, I'm making light because this is a real heavy subject for me too. But I feel as though, unless it's a distinct trauma, losing a child together, losing a parent together, losing, you somebody got hurt,
So we're associating that with grief.
Somebody, right? So grieving together, some caretaking, like out of the blue, somebody gets sick or hurt. These are things that create trauma as well. But those, to me, are the more of the trauma bonds that I see. I think that people are going through so much trauma based in epigenetics, based on the idea that in order to be quote unquote normal in America, you have to live with this kind of Stockholm syndrome idea with our government. You go through so much that feeds you this idea that this bond is okay. Even okay. I'm glad we're here. I just posted about this the other day. Y'all motherfuckers keep talking shit about R. Kelly and Diddy and all these motherfuckers, right? But they just had my children, 8 and 9, if they was dumb, at this 3rd grade honor ceremony, sing The Greatest Love of All by a woman who was sleeping with a 13-year-old boy. We pick and choose where the trauma hurts, and I don't like that shit. I don't continue to condone any bad behavior on anybody's part. But we have collective traumas. I look at the generation that I am a part of, these 90s kids, 80s. We all grew up with cross-dressing, rapist ass, racist fucking Looney Tunes. Let's start there.
Sure. Let's start there.
Because that's the trauma bomb, bro. Like, we watched every brown person, every person with a speech impediment, every black character, and I'm talking strictly color, not race. Brown and black characters on Looney Tunes was always the bad guys or the downfall.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little engines for busting them motherfuckers up, wasn't he? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We've gotten so used to so many different colloquialisms and so different cliches of like, oh, don't let me talk about it. No, like, let's really talk about these things.
Talk about it.
Let's talk about how they've impacted us. And now that they've impacted us and that we know what they are, like, here's what I am. I'm not one of them people that complain. I think that once I start complaining, I start spiraling. Cause my motherfucker, I go to hot, the cold. No, it's almost like you go to a hotel. Like, before you go to a hotel, right? You know what type of shower you like. If you don't know what type of fucking shower you like at this point in your life, fuck you. You got your good days and your bad days, but ultimately you know what type of shower you like. It's like going to a hotel and you being completely unable to fabricate in that bathroom at least a sustainable shower. That's how society has us by the neck. It's like, if you like hot showers, you will never be able to take a hot shower because society has you oversaturated with the idea that there is no way in God's green earth that you can rationalize being looked at as a normal human being. If you like hot showers, there's no way you can get anything, or vice versa, should I just simply say. But that's how the world sees us. or how we see each other in the world. You know what I mean? Like, so for example, Kristen, I respect totally and I understand what you meant by what you're saying, how you feel. But what I do know is that that doesn't associate with the entire masses of people.
Right.
And what we've normalized is that the entire masses of people feel the same way I do because I'm being validated by a misbehaved source.
Yep.
A part of that sounds like being a hoe.
She's a hoe.
And I'm not calling anybody a hoe, but let's look at the realm of transactions. If I feel this way, and deep down I believe that this is true, and somebody comes by and says, hey, I like you based on what I see, and you go ahead and you deal with that person, and that person completely removes you from the idea of who you once were, and then substitutes it monetarily with what they want you to be, that's called being a fucking hoe. And then you carry that whole relationship dynamic into the next situation. Unbeknownst to you, sorry. And then you're expecting somebody to bridge that gap of insurance that you're not mature enough to handle on your own. Fuck the fact that you can't afford it. You can't handle the mature factor of it. You're not responsible. You're not accountable. You have no operative ownership of anything other than how you feel.
So outside, and I want to ask this question mid-sentence. I meant to do that on purpose.
Go ahead.
Outside of grief or some other random event happening to build a bond between two people because of trauma, you feel as though people wind up in trauma. Do you feel as though people wind up in trauma bonds because of the transactional nature that they carry themselves with while looking for a relationship?
That's another factor. It's like if the first one was a thumb, that would be the pinky. You still got these three to deal with.
Because I do feel like I think we differ, I guess, in opinions on that level. I personally feel like there is a type of person who is intentionally creating these bonds by playing coy 1 second, ghosting the next second, wanting to be fully in your face the third second, and then back out again.
Okay.
So
fair. So 100% fair. So if we've already identified two of them, what's that one?
That's the love bomber in my mind. That's the intentionally narcissistic manipulative.
That's the narcissist.
Yeah.
There we go. So let's call it what we see it. Remember, we had a conversation about this stuff. We like to say things that make us feel better about if it was said to us, how we would feel. Fuck that. If you're a liar, you got to be called a liar. Because it's hard to be like, okay, here's the truth, and you once resided in the truth. Now that I know the truth, what do I call you?
What it is.
Thank you. I'm not going to call it how I feel based on if it was done or no, you call it what it is. So we got 3 associative parts. What's the other ones? And I'll help you. We've already dealt with the mind. We got body and spirit.
So, like you said, body in my mind, if it's a body trauma, that would be the grief trauma bonders. That's the full body.
That's physical. We got the physical aspect. You got to deal with the physical.
Yeah, that's all.
No, that's enslavement. You beat a person into submission. That's part of trauma bonding.
Okay, so hear me out though. It only in my mind would that come into play if in fact you talking about a love match relationship. You know what I mean? For instance, in my family, in my familial history, my maternal side great grandmother was a slave owner's daughter who fell in love with a slave and left with said slave, and that's how my grandmother wound up being born in New York.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like in my mind, that's the only way, like based on how we're looking at trauma bonds today. You know,
that's what makes it justifiable.
That's what makes it, and the enslavement idea of it is how it plays out in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like I don't see that necessarily. I see that as just pure on abuse and Stockholm syndrome, as far as like any bond that becomes between slave and master or slave and overseer. I don't necessarily see that as a trauma bond on which we're speaking today. You know what I mean? I think that's a whole different level because the bond is not there because of anything positive. And I think that's the difference between Stockholm syndrome. That's what I was saying before. Like that would be considered Stockholm syndrome, in my opinion. Because once you beating on me and I'm here against my will, that's an abduction and leave.
I mean, sometimes it's not always it takes that one time. And it's like, okay, let's say you escape that situation, no matter how it may have happened, you are now isolated in a free state without healing from the thing that beget you to that free state. What are you going to condition yourself to go into? You're either going to be a wincer or you're a flincher. You're going to go to another abuser, or you're going to become the abuser.
Well, I do think that last year,
if left unattended, is what I'm saying.
Let's go here. I'm sorry, because Boo was witness. You witnessed pieces of it, William. But there was a point in time, was it last year when Coco Jones was popular, beginning of last year?
Mm-hmm.
And she got that song. You remember, I just want to love another person. Can I please love another person this time? Like, I felt that shit so fucking hard because it really, really is. Once you're traumatized by it, you're attracted to it. Moths to the flame. And then you get there and you see it. And it's like, God damn it, I just was trying to do something totally different and it wound up being the same any fucking way. Hey, Rosemary. And so I honestly just, I hate this shit because it's like, now I'm trauma bonded to the same person and I'm looking for this person, negative or positive, in everybody else that I wind up with. And
so I guess, go ahead, please.
I was just going to ask the question. Like, I would love to get more practical training on how to make sure I'm choosing those green flags instead of picking out.
And that's what I was more so like, what was kind of making me sweat, because it's crazy that, you know, alone is easy to pass the test. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Alone, it is very, very easy to pass every test because you're basing it on your own time measuring metric. When you get involved where somebody's holding you accountable to a different standard that's naturally not your own, that's when you're held into a light of a test that's going to measure your how you're able to, you know what I mean, elevate. I'm trying to find the right word for it, but let's say elevate or deal with, or maybe illuminate what it is that you may be going through. One thing that I have learned is that if there's an adverse matter, like let's say you and I are arguing, I'm not going to blame you for the argument. Many people don't know to not blame another for the argument that is apropos in the situation. I just see it as a matter that we have to address. I see your feelings. I see what's causing you to feel that way, even if it's me. After we see that, how do we now digress how you feel? If we can't digress how we feel, what do we need to do that? If there's nothing to do other than what you say to be done, then I am not the fucking person for you. Because I walk right foot, left foot, right foot. I don't walk with both feet at the same time. And if I held you to the same metric, you would not be able to do it either.
Right.
A lot of us are sitting down walking, oh, you walk on the left side and I'm gonna walk on the right side, and there's no balance there. There's no support, there's no equity, there's no reciprocity, there's no ownership and accountability. Y'all don't even got the same fucking timing. Why? Because you're used to the old nigga's timing or the last bitch. And I hate using that word. Part of me is very scattered about this. It's like the bipolarity is like the compassion, and then it's the rage behind it.
Right. So we got this video, y'all, and this is just kind of an explanation more deeper into what we're talking about than we can give, because as we stated before, we're not doctors. Here you go.
Created an addiction inside your brain, and you don't even know it exists. This is how they control you. It's called trauma bonding, and it works exactly like a drug dealer hooking their first customer. They give you intense highs, then devastating lows. But here's where it gets terrifying. Your brain starts producing dopamine during the abuse cycle, creating a chemical dependency on the very person destroying you. The moment you recognize this pattern, you can start breaking free. Your brain has been hijacked, but addiction can be reversed with awareness. Someone is using this on you right now. Learn to spot the cycle before your brain forms those invisible chains that keep you trapped forever. Your abuser.
Thoughts, baby?
Just that in this whole conversation, it could be really beneficial if we would stop and figure out who we are. Because from where I'm sitting, right, and not that I haven't had a situation where I felt like, oh, this feels a little trauma connected. Is this all we do? But it's way beyond just that moment. It's the moment that you agree to it too. Because staying is an agreement. It's you've basically put your signature on the dotted line. And I feel like we don't do that. We don't stop and we don't try to figure it out. We don't try to heal. We just have this necessity to be with a person, to be in a situation. And the situation doesn't even have to be good. Like our ability to settle is disgusting. It's like it is way beyond just, you know, what we think we want. This is self-worth. And it doesn't always start off bad. A lot of these situations start off real cute and it looks good. Haven't we looked on social media and been like, oh, that's so sweet. Look at how sweet y'all are with each other. La, la, la. You've not been in a situation where it seemed all good and honey dripped and then was like, whoa, hold on. That's not, whoa. We
And
need to talk about this.
That takes more time than a lot of people are willing to give nowadays. So this is where I don't think trauma bonding is a quickie thing. It's not transactional, like William was saying before, because you do have to be together long enough to create an actual bond. You know, but they got you believing that because you fuck somebody and your soul is tied to them, that this is there's no bond in fucking outside chemistry.
Again, this is where we get. That's what I'm saying. We get to the idea that it's always associated with just one way of seeing it. There are different variations of, so welders, right? They use different types of welding. They use slow welding, which is they use a kiln, urn, and then they use a shock welding, which they use thermodynamics to heat this thing at such a capacity to where instantaneously metal melts. Either way, that's a bonding mechanism or a bonding tool used to weld one side of what would seemingly be unmoldable to the other side to connect them damn near permanently. Two different pieces, two different ways to do it. And there are multifaceted ways to do it. So your way, I'm not disagreeing with Kristen. That way is hella dangerous. That slow burn way is like you're cooked. It's like being served Thanksgiving dinner of real bad shit. You know what I mean? But then again, you have the fast food way. People got their preference of Wendy's, McDonald's. What's your favorite fast food if y'all eat it? Damn. Anyway, you got Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A. All those different. Listen, there's a heart for you. There's a heart for you for all. But then that's the fast food way where you can see the process. And I remember talking to Kristen. We talked on this about it. I said, what would happen if you went on Thanksgiving Day, you were sitting in and watching and you smelled, and all of a sudden you got to the table and you got a bunch of Hungry Man Jack plates. How that's a trauma bond.
Yeah, because the way that table would be flipped.
You see what I'm saying? But there's some people that will ask you and make you feel like you should be thankful for the thing less than what you deserve.
So can I say something?
That
here's where it gets funny to me. I think that there is a subgenre of this that people don't talk about.
Fuck yeah.
And I call it the drama bond. See, when you're a dramatic bitch, you cause trauma all the time. And so this is why reality TV, after 15, 16 seasons now, they finally about to shut down Love and Hip Hop. Like, reality TV caught on and catches on because people love to be bonded over fucking dramatical shit. And so in my mind, there's true trauma bonds, and then there's the drama bond, the drama of it all. Like, we bond because we both turn up the same way. We bonded because we both, you know what I'm saying? There is a difference though. Like, I think that we need to be very clear and distinct about what we're talking about when we're saying these things, because as we keep saying, we're not doctors. And so we need to make sure that we're being very clear that when we are saying trauma bond, we want to say everything that we know about it scientifically, because this is a medical term, versus what we're seeing and what we're dealing with in the day-to-day through Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives, and Baddies.
And our own personal experiences.
Right.
And so I do think grief is a real trauma bond. I do think abuse, physical, mental, otherwise, is a real trauma bond. Mm-hmm. But abusers don't always. Most girls that I know who've never been abused get to this thing where they will. How do I say this? They will defend the abuser all the way up and it's true. Like, the people have said I defended my abuser several times when I talk about my ex-husband, and it's not me defending actions; it's me taking accountability for mine. And there's a huge difference. You know what I'm saying? You can do this to a nigga 18 fucking times in a row and not expect for him to go the fuck off at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot put your hands on people and not expect to not get hit back, ladies. You can't, like, there is a lot of what y'all are seeing and taking in that makes y'all believe that life isn't real.
I think, and somebody, I think it was you, Kristen, that made mention of something called a green flag. Was that you that said that? One of the things that was like a gateway, and God knows I'm still a work in progress with this, but what I have learned is I go about 90 miles an hour, and when I hit my head, that shit hurts. When I tell you that shit, I don't go 15 miles an hour, I go 90. And I learned a lot of shit along the way. And one of the things that I did learn is that when a person is willing to learn you and how your capable of receiving information, that's a hell of a green flag. There's been so many times when I've had to remind people, like, don't yell at me. And it's like, it's not an ego thing. It's literally it. I don't process a lot of loud noise. I go into an autopilot and I become a caricature. And that caricature is designed to do certain things, not what you're asking it to do. If you just talk to me, consistently talk to me, I will begin because I'm interested in knowing you. And I'm interested in adopting you. I still have unsheathing that I have to do on my own. And my own fabrications of trust that, you know, that I'm hoping that you're interested in as well. But at the end of the day, my sole desire is, at this stage in life, you get to see the goods, you get to see the indifferent aspects of my life, like Mother's Day. Those who don't know me on Mother's Day, I am not good on Mother's Day. I'm good for people, but I'm not good for myself. If you ask me how I'm doing, if you don't pay attention, you'll miss the fact that I'll say, I don't know.
That's
you know what I mean? Like, and what would really be beyond a green flag if somebody actually saw that and was like, you know what, this is important to him. Let me at least meet him where he is. And for me, it's Mother's Day. For you, it could be cooking dinner.
And you're saying there's anything wrong with it. Please don't.
No, I understand. But okay. For Lovey, it could be the fact that she's always creating, and sometimes she just doesn't want to create. She just wants to be a visionary. Too many times we see, and I'm guilty of this. Maybe not as extreme, but I'm guilty of this. Many times we see something and we see this thing operating in a way that is designed to operate it. And I didn't understand what coveting meant until I realized that that's why my fucking lip was sweating. Because we have to get into this. Like, you're able to see a thing, like a thing for what it does, attain the thing, and deny it the opportunity to continue to do what it does. That's to covet something. Like, you remember Elmira, that bitch from Tiny Toons?
Why she gotta be a bitch?
Why she gotta be a
because she wouldn't even let a skunk spray nor a duck quack. She saw the duck quack and tried to choke it out. Or that bitch from Finding Nemo with the braces that would kill the fish.
She was just...
That's how she wasn't just nothing. She was a fucking imbalanced, misbehaved motherfucker, which is what I see out in society. I like you for what you do, so I'm going to take you from what you do and prohibit you from doing it. Lest it be...
No, Williams, that is our existence.
Who?
Women.
This is society, baby girl.
That's us as a whole.
And this is, and where I agree,
right. So what you're
identify
describing as what men look at as a trauma bond is our general existence, is all I'm saying. So that may be where we come to a pass of not
understanding.
Agree. I understand.
So here's what I will say to you. I apologize that you put on the RSVP, show up by 7, and I came here at 8:45. I was late to the fucking party, and I apologize.
Tardy to the motherfucker. No, it's
okay. So in that's where and sometimes women are late to the party too.
And
now that we're all sitting, now that we're all sitting at the seat at the table, we see, Kristen, I've hurt you and people like you. Lovey, I've hurt people like you and you yourself potentially. What do you see in me if you love me enough? And if you say you love me, because this is a contract that we've completely voided out of our existence in society. You see why the fuck I was sweating? We voided the contract of what it takes to have our word mean bond. And we can call it excuses. I'm guilty here. I'm sitting in the light of my own affliction. What do you see in me if you love me enough that is causing a disruption in your growth? And how can I better myself? Because you love me and I love you. How do I enhance myself to benefit you in the way that's needed, in the way that's necessary?
I honestly think it is in the very way that you said that you want to be handled. That idea of being seen, that idea of people having compassion for what they see, those two things in and of themselves can stop trauma bonding 100% and get people more leaning towards finding green flags as opposed to just pointing out red flags. What I think that a lot of people aren't doing anymore, which I'm grateful for, but it kind of has become more subversive, is red flag, I'm out. Right? That was the thing over the past 10 years or so. Red flags, like 3 red flags, I'm gone.
Fucking 20 years. We've been at this shit for a long time.
Right. So with that, okay, cool. Now what I'm seeing people doing is saying, oh, that's not as red as it used to be.
Right.
It's almost green. It's like turquoise. We could call it green. You know, and they're relaxing their standards on what those colors of those flags should be so that they cannot be lonely.
Right.
I do feel like and men have a trauma bond with loneliness at this point that we're fighting against daily.
That's essentially what we're referring to is the attachment of like, okay, with the and I've had to reconcile this with myself. Like if there was somebody there with me, would the wall say the same thing?
If these walls talk,
would I even be listening? You know, and again, I'm not saying this in a way of like, oh, I've mastered this art of peace and silence. No, motherfucker, I struggle. Otherwise, it wouldn't be such a hard ritual every goddamn morning. Like, it's a suffering. And it's not, that suffering is not everybody's. Not everybody dealt with the same trauma that I've dealt with. However, the association of how my foundation was shaken is going to be evidently the same. My peace may have been disrupted, which is what you hear society talk about. My patience was disturbed, which is what you hear a lot of society talk about. My love was questioned, which is what you hear a lot of people talking about. I have a hell of a lot of a lack of self-discipline and self-control, which is in their ways what you hear a lot of people talking about. Like when you hear people talking about, and I'm going to throw it out there, fuck y'all. We're going to talk about these false senses of what are those called? The extra person in the relationship because you too undisciplined to keep your dick in order.
Poly?
but wouldn't want the woman to do the same thing for you?
No. Okay.
No.
That's not poly. That's not poly. That's not poly.
I didn't call it poly. I said this pan shit that's going on. I know it's like it's polyamorous, but this pan shit going on is weird to me. Because if the shoe were on the other foot, you would not see the same equitable benefit. So cut that shit out. Sorry. Cut it out.
Not sorry.
Not sorry.
Cut it out. Back to what Christian was saying.
I don't know
if you don't want to get hit, don't hit.
Right. This constant, I don't want to make a decision. The excuse.
If you can't garner outside of your 8 box of crayons of how you feel,
Well, okay,
I
so
can't.
can we start off with the self trauma bonding? Can we talk about this for a second? Because
Sure.
the reality that
Mm-hmm.
people can't be themselves is a trauma bond in and of itself. People who can't muster up the strength to figure out who they are. Okay, rewind it. Do the rewind thing, boo.
Wait. Wait, yo, do that again. Do it again. Do it again. Oh my God.
So I would like to
Damn it, boo.
idea that people have trauma bonds unto themselves. People who don't and refuse to get to know themselves. People who don't know how to be alone. People who don't understand who and what it is that they need and want out of life. Going out here into a world, into a dating world. Okay, so here we go. If you can't afford an OBGYN, bitch, stop dating. If you can't afford to get your teeth cleaned twice a year, nigga, get off the dating pool. Like, this is why the dating pool is fucking septic sewage right now. Because if y'all are looking for people to be transactional, as William was saying before, and pay for things that you can't afford to do for yourself, and therefore you're in a trauma. Like, you of self in a trauma. Look, people, this is why I love her. This is why I fucking love her.
I'm
Because
on it.
people lose themselves every day, and it may or may not have anything to do with other people. But you go into this adulthood life not knowing how to set appointments, not knowing how to plan anything, not knowing how to take care of yourself for real. We all watched that movie Step Brothers where that nigga had to wipe his ass with the fucking rug because he didn't realize he had to get goddamn toilet paper. That's a lot of y'all out here.
Putting both in her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the reality of it. It's like I, I I don't know how many metaphors you can make. It's like, all right, most
And ladies,
carpenters.
one
No,
second.
go. No, please go ahead.
Ladies, the reality of it, I had to take a sip of my drink to compose myself. But the reality of it is y'all don't see them shit stains until after they've already been inside of you. That grown ass man does not even know how to wipe his ass, but you don't see those piss stains inside of his drawers until after he's already been inside of you, when them drawers are laying on the side of your bed on top of shoes that once they came off smelled like your vagina. So
I mean, and I think that shit gets a little heavy when familiar lights begin to create. That's when I think stuff gets heavy. Like and I've become over the last like probably 6 years or so very candid. Like, I self-destruct around this time. Like, I got a whole new room that I just now, instead of self-destructing, I said, you know what? I'm going to try something different and put together all the steps. And instead of breaking down and destroying everything and then fleeing from it, I'm going to create.
yeah.
And I created a whole new room.
But see, seeing William for William
Now,
and meeting William where he's at is the understanding that after 3-4 years of friendship at this point,
mhm.
I don't expect a happy Mother's Day from William. And I don't take it any kind of way because I know William struggles in this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're talking about when we talk about trauma bonds. You're creating a trauma when you don't see this about the person you're with. And this is why I said it takes time.
And what I would do is I would find myself like, okay, like being hyper impulsive, right? And that's my way of coping.
Mm-hmm.
And it's between Mother's Day and Father's Day. It's like, okay, regulating, and it's having somebody, and it's almost like knowing that you have a nagging injury, right? But your strength is within that nagging injury. Like, you're a boxer, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a mean, nasty left hook. I mean, a check under. I'm talking about Tyson would be like, I want to sit down with this young lady and talk. But under that left hook lies a strain that you've never gotten checked out. So you only got one time to throw this left hook. And if you land it, then cool. You can walk away with the injury, but the win. But if you miss, you gotta now sustain the rest of that fight with one arm. And that's not your dominant arm with the special left hook.
Yeah.
rather than admitting the fact that, hey, this strain is hampering me from continually doing what is progressively best. And I had to learn that. I was 41 years and 8 months. I was going on my 42nd birthday when I finally realized, William, although you mean well, you, instead of in this time searching for someone, you have to search for what it is that you're desiring as the benefited outcome.
So this is what Lovey was just saying. Lovey, read what you wrote, because what you wrote is fire.
Of course. What would make me smile is if people would stop telling people what they're looking for and instead say, I'll know when I see it. Because to me, in my opinion, all we're doing is checking boxes and it's never really enough.
Because the boxes in and of themselves are the trauma bond.
Yeah.
You're
literally laying the groundwork and the platform for manipulation and all the other bullshit that comes along with it. Literally, every time someone asks me what I'm looking for, I don't know. As soon as I see it, I'm gonna know. It's gonna ring right. It's gonna ring true, and I'm gonna be good with it. And right up until then, I'm not really sure, to be real. I don't have a bunch of boxes to check or a bunch of lists that you can make.
Is knowing her the way I know her, her knowing me the way we tell each other we're opposite sides of the same coin. So neither one of us is gonna act like it's you if it ain't you.
Right.
Do not create a trauma out of that. Do not create a whole scenario in your head because I said no.
That part. That's the part. I will never say that how you feel is wrong. You can feel upset. You can feel disappointed. You can feel sad. You can feel, but the moment you begin to project those feelings immensely on me because of the decision that's best for the circumstance that stands in this moment, that's when it becomes wrong. And that's when you're going to hear me address it. I don't care what it is. If I give you, and God knows I want to, if I give you $1,000, you will never hear me speak of $1,000. Never. Why? Because I know that that $1,000 is a life-changing circumstance for you.
However, if William loans you $1,000, and now because you owe him $1,000, it got to smell. That's you. You being a dickhead. Listen.
Well, no, and here's where I'm going to throw a monkey wrench in, even how I am as a human being. This is where it gets a little tricky. When I see that you're incapable of paying the $1,000 forward to the next fellow person the way that you were treated, like, you don't have to pay me back. But if I see you out partying and I know that somebody suffered on your behalf, I will never, ever, ever, ever speak your name again. Never. Never.
Okay.
It is you will be like whatever unknown gas exists in outside of our atmosphere. Unknown. You'll be a void. When I was younger, I was not able to fill that void with positive things. I filled it with envy. I filled it with anger. I filled it with rage, validation, approval. But now I fill it with love, and I let you be. I let you be, because you don't want this nigga in your line of sight. I study cats way too much. I'd much rather just let you be. Just go. And I'm not saying you have to be perfect, but if this person does not trust you, in a trusting situation, what can I do for you?
The way that they are manipulating the situation is what causes the trust in the first place. So this is where it gets to be trauma.
Yeah.
Because the
I
situation,
want to deal with that.
yeah, the situation is being manipulated in such a fashion to where you're now traumatized by the fact that this person will leave you the fuck alone. You've already told them no in so many ways, but then here they come with the flowers and the roses and the fuck candy and the dick and the, well, not for you, William, but for me, dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, no,
Oh,
like,
good pussy's a thing.
yeah, man. And I
no,
was
fuck
like,
all these gay men that don't think good pussy's a thing. Good
me
pussy's a thing.
And my ex-husband had 20 years of a relationship.
Them cheeks rippling?
10 of those years
Nigga.
was horrible, right? 10 of those years was horrible. And we had a couple of years in between where we had broken up. So 24 years in total of fucking with each other in one way or another. The main thing that kept us together was that the dick was slapping. To this day, ain't nobody really fucking with it. It is the real thing. You can trauma bond over fucking sexual encounters. Like
Can we now officially talk about spiritual trauma bonds?
Listen, like a virgin.
We talked about, again, we've addressed physical, we've addressed the mental. Now let's address the spiritual.
Church hurt is real, y'all.
Not fuck church. Well, not fuck church hurt. Sorry.
That's the trauma bond. Church hurt
is part of the nature.
We experience.
Yeah. Church hurt is.
Let me be 100% honest. I've seen more hoes in church than I've seen in the world.
That's not my point, though. My point is, church hurt is one of the first trauma bonds we experience because
it's a casualty.
Yeah, we go to church with all the hope and love. There was a episode I was just doing clips of from last year where you were saying how the Black community hope is detrimental.
Yeah.
Because every time we hope towards something, it gives us a bond to something so far outside of reality.
Speaking of reality, here's some. The church is a hospital.
Where? When?
It's not a daycare center. It's not the cherry picking patch where you go and pick the most beautiful strawberry you can find. The church is a hospital. People are sick and they're coming to be healed, medicated, or whatever. If we change our perspective on how we see things, it might do us a little bit more benefit to move forward. We are rose-colored glasses on this, and not just us, but society. That's what's being fed to us. The first thing that we got to stop with and just rethink is the fact that us as a people have been taught to accept and go along with and be quiet and whatever. It's not good though, whatever it is. It doesn't matter where you live, what you do, all that stuff. Complacency is a real thing. And that translating into relationship standards, to friendships, to all of it is a good portion of how we just cross that bridge and be like, well, I mean, it's not that bad. People are like that. Everybody needs help. We got all kinds of excuses for everything. No one's taking accountability for themselves or the situation that they're in. No one's stopping to be like, you know what? I went through a thing. I've looked it over. I've cried about it, whatever, what have you. And I've decided that this is not for me. This is my non-negotiable, whatever that is. We're not doing that. I need someone. I need something. I need some type of attachment. I need to not feel alone. And we're walking in. And if we're not doing that, it's, oh my gosh, look at these roses. Oh, this person is so sweet. They're so nice. They're so perfect for me. And all of that big cute cloud is so cute. I think they call that puppy love. It's so cute. Oh my God, it's beautiful. It's Disney.
So men get attracted to me through the trauma of everything you just said. The reality of it is, don't buy me flowers. I've never seen flowers that are dead things anyway, given in a situation that's not already dead, whether it be a funeral, a wedding, or if a nigga's cheating. You never get flowers for some shit that's fantastical. Like,
listen, flowers to me is an apology, so just don't. Because what did you do?
What in the pretty wings is happening?
Fuck.
I'm
No,
learning.
that's the trauma bond of pretty fucking wings. William, you do that for a living. How many people think that this is a relationship song when it is the worst breakup
I
song?
That's the worst shit I've ever seen. Are you kidding?
I got nothing
Oh
for
God.
Go to a wedding and pretty
Listen.
wings
Ooh.
6, 7
I
times. That is the death knell to what you're trying to do. He's letting you.
Ooh.
What did you talk about?
folk don't understand why I always holler that Carl Thomas fucking ruined R&B. We used to get hella vagina off our. We don't get that no more.
Because it's all drugs and crying.
Man,
It's all drugs and
That's all
crying.
it is.
it's admissions of irresponsibility.
Like, okay, so here's the deal. If and in fact love is long, then trauma is long too, right? We were just talking about spiritual trauma bonds or spiritual trauma that creates bonds. I do believe that's a real thing as well. People who experience the same church hurt oftentimes will find their way to each other. People who experience the same spiritual manipulation, you know what I mean? They often find themselves in abusive relationships later because they don't understand that those things aren't normal. And I think that that's a part of, I hate the word normal. That shit felt weird coming out my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It was eerie.
I'm sorry. No, I never said. When I say normal, what I mean is green flags. Like we would not
foundational principles.
We're not taking the foundational principles and understanding that these things are creating trauma within us. So then we are out here perpetuating the same bad behavior that created the trauma in the first fucking place.
Can you say that louder?
Yeah, I like that. Can we hit rewind?
Perpetual bad behavior. Wow.
Do the rewind.
Wow.
To try to say it again. I don't even remember exactly what I said.
That was a flow of nature. Like,
Woo!
wow.
You talking about prolific? I really enjoyed that.
The same perpetual bad behavior, and that stuff is like an overflowing freaking river.
It is. And it's sad because this is how we end up loving on the same person. William and I, at the beginning of our Chestnut Checkers journey, William used to say this thing, and I'm so proud of you and so grateful that you finally stopped saying it. You know what it is?
No, I don't know which one. I hurt you so much.
Always had an issue with your vision between the hoe and the housewife.
Oh, absolutely. God
bless
you.
I haven't heard you say it in a very long time, and I'm so proud of you.
I've been learning.
It's the understanding of the perpetual bad behaviors, where it literally just took a good friend, and this is where friendship comes into this whole thing. To say, no, that's the bad behavior that we seen from the last bitch, William. We're not doing this again.
Right. Hey, let me tell you what it took. It took that right there. I had this thing against being like, I don't like calling women
bitches.
I don't like calling them that.
I'm such a good influence
but
on
if I ain't never seen
y'all as bitches. Some of y'all as bitches.
I was just like,
and here upon the Chestnut Checkers, we gonna call a bitch and a hoe.
I was like, oh, you dusty bitch. And I thought that the day that I was gonna call this person for what they were, I thought God was gonna strike me dead. And I said, you dusty bitch. And I took a breath of fresh air. I'm talking about I cleaned baseboards with toothbrushes. I went back to the old Negro. I got a whole room, and I don't even know what the fuck to put in it. It's just I just want to leave it empty for a while.
And this is the other experience that I'm seeing with trauma bonds. It's just a difference in experience. Me and Lovey was just talking about, so I'm making my bed and I'm huffing and I'm puffing and I'm talking my shit. I got a king size bed, and it takes a lot to make that motherfucker because you got to lift that big mattress to get the shit right. Okay,
sure.
to the part where I've got everything off the bed and I've switched my pillowcases and I'm about to put the sheets and stuff back on the bed. And I go get my baking soda. And we was talking about how I got baking soda in my bathroom for things such as this. I use it for my teeth sometimes. I put it on my rug when I'm vacuuming and on my mattress when I change my linens and some baby powder. So I made the joke, baking soda.
Real
We
thing.
baking soda.
It's a real thing.
Hey. Oh, sorry.
It's a real thing.
I use baking soda and baby powder, Johnson's and Johnson's. And then we was joking around, and I said, I don't give a fuck who said what about Diddy. Johnson & Johnson's baby oil has touched my skin fresh out the shower since I was 17 years old. And it's always going to be in my bathroom. There's never been any drugs in it. It's just the first thing that touches my skin. It is the underglow of all the glow that every glows. Y'all love my skin. This is how it starts. You start putting the fucking Johnson, get out the shower wet, put the goddamn Johnson & Johnson's on you. Put it on you. Then you dry, you air dry. From there, you could get dressed, you put your lotions and your smell goods and so on and so forth, and you go on about your day. But underneath your life, you smell like Johnson & Johnson's baby oil. And like I said, if they didn't sell the recipe to the white folks and let that nigga get the recipe to the Krusty Krab formula over there at Pink Lotion, I'd smell like Johnson & Johnson's baby oil and Pink Lotion to this day. But once they gave Plankton and the Krusty Krab secret patty formula, pink oil, can't use this.
I ain't got enough weed for today. Then I didn't even fulfill my regular prescription.
I'm sorry.
I got 2 pills left.
Okay, well, we can go tomorrow and get refills. Can you get a refill?
But no, like, but to your point though, like, I think that like the best method, and I said this like as a joke and on different platforms. I think that the most fulfilling date for me, and it's not because I want to do it, but it's because it'll let me know for my own peace of mind that you're here for me and not for what I am, so to say. Let's go get a test, and let's go ahead to the therapist. Let's talk about what it is that we need to fucking talk about. Oh, that wasn't me. Thank God. Oh, I got you. But I want to talk about that because again, those conversations of like, what's your favorite color? Like, I don't want to know anybody else's favorite color. I don't care. I care, but to the lesser degree of what you may think.
Right.
I'll adapt to what you're. I care so much. I'd rather just willingly be an architect. Let's just say it that way. Let me build, you go ahead. Like, if I vacuum, I don't mind you sprinkling what you want to sprinkle because I'm going to vacuum. That's it. If I make the bed, I don't give a damn if... Right. I don't have a certain preference that other people have. I don't have that weird social standard. What I do want is a person that I can trust to be in my home on my good days and my bad days.
Right.
That's the part that took me a while to really learn. And I had to even apologize to myself for that part of my life. Like, all right, William, why on this every other time of the year you're fine? Either on this time you're either skating through, or you're bringing somebody in as like sort of like a crutch.
Right.
Unintentionally, but it's still part of the disaster of why these people feel the way they feel. And you really just have to take the time to address it. Like, how this person felt, I get it. But William, how are you making people feel? That's the part that I really had to stop and focus on.
I agree with you. I feel like in a lot of instances, people are choosing company over actual connection because company is what we know
Mm-hmm.
and what we can easily digest, whatever quirks and disagreements up and until it's not. But we don't
Mm-hmm.
outrightly tell ourselves or permit ourselves or love ourselves enough to respect that what we truly need outside of someone laying next to us is connection,
Mm-hmm.
understanding, comprehension, and balance.
Mm-hmm.
We're not even weighing it out. We're just, all right, they seem cool. It's all right. I mean, that people have their differences. We're not outrightly choosing for ourselves. Oh, I love the way that they explain that. That transparency really is, oh, that was so good. Like I feel open enough to pull back whatever was standing in between me being fully honest with myself and this person. Oh, I love that about you. It just naturally comes out. I can just all the way be myself. We don't even give ourselves permission to say that because of whatever trauma we experienced that we're wearing a mask and we are anxious, hungry, thirsty after taking it off. Just I don't even want to be over that.
Yeah.
And instead choosing someone laying next to you because that's that. I mean, it's something. It's not everything, but it's something.
Absolutely. It's like, and I'm not hold on. I'm not I'm not comparing at all, but I look at if I look at kind of like that balance of if masculine energy were afraid of the dark, then feminine energy will be afraid of silence. And it doesn't make the one the man or the woman, it's the balance of okay, am I physically afraid to tackle things that I can't see, and can I physically calm the noise that is presumably unheard,
I
and
agree.
that's a part of. And then when you get to that combination of like, okay, once you conquer that area, you conquer this area, we got to bring those things together and then share that format. Because again, I learned how to not be scared of the dark, not necessarily of the lights going out, but what's in the dark. I
Right.
learned that from women. Most men I know are afraid when the lights go out. You know what I mean? But at the same point, I think there's a lot to gain when there's not a lot of noise and when you have a very quiet man around or a quiet masculine energy around. Why is he so quiet and there's so much noise going on? And that really, in the wake of like, okay, I was going through this area of my life. Um, this person I felt could have done this and didn't, and I could have done this but didn't. That when I was finally by myself, I kind of put those two together and was like, you know what, William, there's a combination of both of those parts that create a dynamic that can be a little bit more wholesome.
Yeah.
Not to say family matters wholesome, but more so, ain't nobody really going to try your shit because you have the propensity to say, hey, I'm not afraid of the dark here and I'm not afraid of being quiet. I will outlast anything that exists out here, and nothing can influence me to beg to differ. I do believe that there are people out in this world who have the propensity to say, "Hey, let's test that theory. We're going to try your love. We're going to try your peace. You're going to try your patient nature." But for the most part, I think that most times our fear of what we can become, it starts right within ourselves, and we project that on the next person.
We do. We're not out here consciously giving each other permission to be everything and whatever it is in your totality that you are anymore that we're doing it for ourselves. We're not consciously saying be all of you, and we're not giving anybody else permission. We fail to remember that light turns on light. So my ability to let it go, to let it open, to it constantly and subconsciously gives you permission to do exactly the same. I said it before, like we got to give our men a little time to adjust emotionally to saying it out loud, simply
Yeah.
because they just recently got permission. They didn't have it before that. To be a man was it's in and of itself silence.
And no
Whatever it was
more
that you were
than
feeling. Go
no
ahead, go
more
ahead.
than nah, it's the same part of being able to recognize, okay, there's a time to where that recognizing that small molehill can become a mountain,
Right,
and let's address it now before it becomes such a thing.
right. Before it gets out of hand
I
and
may,
causes a
Exactly.
dissolution.
I may have missed this part of the conversation rolling around on the floor because the way that Charlie was just
Are
almost
you okay?
look. I got the
You
Charlie
did.
horse to go away, but I had to go literally like rolling around on the floor for a second.
You didn't
You look
deserve.
great.
You
You
didn't
look great.
deserve us to put your business out there like that. I was like,
Right.
I chuckled. I did.
Y'all, because I got up, I almost pulled my headphones off the whole goddamn desk. My leg,
Listen,
when I started coughing before, my leg is cramped up, and I tried to keep it cute for y'all, but sitting still instead of standing up when I felt.
can we talk about it?
Ooh,
Can you
man.
talk? We get older. We get older, and this is all a part of it, man. Like I don't get like no fuck y'all. No, I'm being dead serious. I look for like a wholesome motherfucker, like a nutrition. Like they can look at me and be like, "Yo, your iron's low." I'm like, "But I love you. I love. Let me go ahead and just drink this calcium and this fucking potassium real quick and this magnesium. You know what I mean? I don't need nobody paying for trips.
Oh, I promise y'all.
Pay for some scripts. Pay for some subscriptions.
The way after 40 is almost like you just never know.
You cough and get a Charlie horse?
Y'all see me have a little
Motherfucking shit. I
And
saw
it
you choke on
literally-
a blunt and you like, I got a Charlie horse. I'm like,
Look, because by the time I turned the mute button off, it was already gathering. You're a track runner. Look.
oh,
So
I know.
it was one of them ones that went from the lower inner thigh up around up to the hip. It was one of them.
Right around your sciatic
Yeah.
nerve. That motherfucker torched you, didn't it? Uh-huh.
That's why I had to go ahead and just shut down for a second. Let me go over here and lay down for a second, take some deep breaths.
Let me tell you that I would have not been that graceful. Gentlemen, when I tell y'all, like, physical pain, we can take physical pain, but we don't wear it well. You better learn how to wear some physical pain like a woman wears some physical pain. That shit is crazy work.
My goodness.
To be able to sit in agony?
Nah, that's why I got to fuck up. I had to go lay down for a second. I had to stretch.
You went like this. You was like, because I was like, oh, she choked on her blunt.
I did, but it was so much worse.
Who knew? Who knew your iron is low? Like,
potassium, I don't know. I tell you, iron.
Somebody get her some coconuts.
She needs some milk.
Right.
Some kiwi.
Oh God.
Electrolytes.
Gatorade.
So can we talk about age and the trauma bonding with age?
I'm sweating. We already out here.
Hey, you was doing great. Come on. Come on.
Listen.
Wonderful. You've been doing wonderful. Listen.
You're doing great. What are you talking about? Come on.
I ain't got enough weed.
I'm almost 50 years old. I keep saying it like that because motherfuckers don't believe me when I say it because I'm cute, right?
Word.
You get to stick out your tongue though.
She cute though. She cute. She can't help it.
My mouth was dry. Listen.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm sorry.
There are certain things that come with age, like random Charlie horses because you cough, or stretching and needing 3 days of recovery because your ribs don't feel like they in the same place they used to be. That is just not appealing in your own mind that makes you like there's a trauma bond in having the date. I really wish my marriage had worked out. I really do. I could never be with this nigga again. But understanding now what it feels like to date at almost 50 years old and been dating only in my 40s since I was in my 20s. Like I didn't date since back then. Now it's only in the 40s and beyond. Like I don't want to be with nobody. Uncle with the sandals and the shorts, barbecue grill, and
Oh, thank you.
the certain
Is that the depiction of what you see in like 40-year-old men, 50-year-old men?
yes, that's how they look.
Oh my
What they
God.
be looking like?
That's how they look, William. You see them every week. You go to church, look at them niggas in your age range, and tell me.
No, the fuck I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Wait a goddamn minute.
Maybe
You
all-
are not
all
going
of
to put
the-
that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. No,
Maybe
I
all
don't.
of the ones.
I am screaming.
You're not first, you last. Listen, maybe all of the ones that I'm looking at is not short, and that's why I don't see them. I don't know, but the ones that I'm looking at look like somebody uncle would have dance like this and shit with their gut. Like that's I'm not happy.
Howard, help.
Help me. And see, this is where it gets funny because I keep telling you it was Hank. It wasn't Howard where I'm from. It was Hank. Help me, Hank. And Hank used to come on there and be helpful than a motherfucker. That one person week. That was his helpful threshold. He helped one every week.
That's not what happens when we turn 40. Like, what the fuck is going on?
This is so skewed. It's terrible.
Oh my God.
I love this. What?
First of all, she's giggling. Your 40 is coming, young lady. So
I'm
first of all,
42.
I'm talking to her. You're an old lady, sir.
Well, who demographic
No,
are you
but like,
talking
no,
about?
like,
My demographic. Mine. All the niggas who like me is like mid to late 30s or mid to late 50s. Like
They go to
a closet full of Jesus ones and linen suits, William.
Woo! Shut up! These linen suits are killing me.
Full of them, every color.
And no sandals.
sandals.
The Jesus ones, the Birkenstock
Time
ones.
out. Time out.
Help!
Absolutely
And the
not.
Stacey Adams.
We are not like that.
1990.
No.
You was telling facts, Chip.
No.
There's been so many generations that have happened.
Can I share what happened before the show? Can I share what happened before the show? And how I know you don't fit into the demographic that I'm seeing down here.
You have the floor. You have the floor. I'm gonna stop giggling.
I got on royal blue.
Interesting.
Lovey got on royal blue. This nigga said, y'all gonna stop going behind my back. And pulling y'all colors together before the show. Because I ain't even got no royal blue. So William
I did.
and he went to light blue. I
I did.
appreciate him. He
I
went,
did.
changed his shirt and everything, got his taco meat together, and got himself ready to go on.
I combed it. All
Listen,
This
years.
is great TV. Great TV.
Ooh, Jesus. William, the fact that you could not run to your closet and grab a linen suit of this color means I'm not talking about the gentleman of your stature.
Right. Exclude yourself from said conversation.
I will not.
I don't understand what it is about black men in linen suits after 45.
Not even about.
At your 45th birthday, I feel like just
Here's how I feel like. Here's what the trauma bond is. You ready? Because I feel like you didn't hear what I said. When I said what I said, I said I at this point in my life, I don't like my clothes touching my skin.
linen suits.
Mhm.
Linen is the next best thing to your clothes not touching your skin.
which is how y'all wind
Now,
up. Like I said, you turn 45.
How
How
them leather sandals got in the midst of any of that? God knows I don't know. I can't speak for it. I won't. A Northern straw hat.
I'm
I
so
got a head full of
finished.
hair.
Save us.
What other
But
shoes?
I get the fact, because again,
No, you can't wear Jordans with a linen.
With all this breathing linen,
Go with
what
it.
is you think was going on your feet?
They've been Air Force Ones.
Don't go with linen.
Right.
They've tried it.
And they looked horrible.
Hey, man.
Horrible. Listen.
I'm not saying that I'm going to go ahead and buy me a whole linen suit. But what I am saying is, how dare you? This is what I'm saying.
No, what
I'm saying.
It comes as a present.
Let me saw my face the whole time. Like, fuck your drama. That was offensive. That was offensive.
What?
Whoa.
Hey, I don't think
sometimes truth is offensive.
I personally believe that this comes as a gift from the government with your taxes the year you turn 45. You get a cart of linen suits.
Shut up! Just give you a little cardboard box with your essentials.
Oh my God.
Like I said, you get the Jesus ones, the Birkenstock 4s, and the Stacey Adams circa 1990.
Oh my God. That is not how this works.
Stacey Adams circa 99. Hello. Good night.
And a suit of every color.
Mm-hmm.
When you
I'm
turn
gonna pray for a Billy D in your future.
Please do. Tell one of them salt and pepper cat daddy ass niggas that be all over the gram and shit.
That's your motherfucking problem. That's your problem right there. You always looking for cat daddies. Do you see? That's it. You already told on yourself. You told on yourself right there. You looking for a cat daddy. You're looking for a cat call. So you can go ahead and shimmy a little here and they can shake a little there. Nah, it don't work like that no more. You're in the generation where Air Force Ones and up.
Watch yourself.
Hey.
Generation that we saying now.
I just try to help you. Air Force Ones and up. It's all about the Air Force Ones and up. If the nigga got skinny ankles and he got on ankle socks with some Air Force Ones, don't fuck with him.
No, if you ever
I'm trying to help your soul.
Gristle bones around me, you're gonna get talked badly about. Don't bring your gristle out on no Saturday date. Cover it.
Listen.
Put it away.
Cover it with long pants or tube socks. Yes.
The crazy
it's
part.
A real thing.
I don't skinny shame people. When I met my husband, no, he was a skinny to the point where he would wear giant clothes under his clothes to make his body look bigger. But that's how skinny he was, and he didn't want people to test him. So he would literally like layer up his clothes so that his legs didn't look weird in his baggy clothes, which I thought was hilarious. Look at William's face. William said, "Well, I never." Listen.
That's some wild shit.
No,
I'm a lightweight too.
Look, he was skinny as fuck. 6'2", like 120 pounds when I first met him. We was 19, like skinny as fuck. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Skinny as hell. But it is what it is. And to each their own. I just personally, if and in fact you're going to be an older gentleman and you're trying to holler at me, or a younger gentleman for that matter, and you're trying to holler at me, have some swag about yourself. Have more than linen suits in your closet. Don't make it so easy peasy, lemon squeezy to get dressed every day. That's not all right. I could buy this dress 18,000 times for every color they got on Amazon, but I don't choose to because I only like it.
Fuck you. We not getting past this. I don't give a damn what you're saying. You can joke around this topic all you want.
Somebody take up an offering.
Your cat daddy. You just told on yourself.
What is wrong with a cat daddy? Cat daddy. Ron Isley
my generation.
Ron Isley was a sex symbol. I don't care what nobody says.
Who the fuck in our generation is equivalent to Ron Isley?
Nobody yet, because we not old
So
enough.
why are you looking for Ron Isley?
I'm looking for somebody that holds themselves together in a well-mannered way, William.
Ron Isley-esque?
Not looking like, not looks, not looking.
No, I know what you mean. No, trust me. People are going to look back at this and consider this magic. We have some diamonds in this motherfucker. I'm curious. You're talking about. I get where you coming from.
He's the
Like
finder.
the caliber of man, like what is it about my ain't shit coochie that is attracting these? I gotta work the grill at every barbecue because my shirt's too short and my pants is too high, and I got on the Birkenstock boards. Like, what is it about me that's attracting these dudes? Them and the crackheads think I'm beautiful around here. Like, I don't. Yeah, I said it, boo.
The same way you baptized me into realizing why I be finding out about hoes and housewives. I'm not gonna do that to you on live, but
Come on with it. Yeah, come on with it, William. Because I had to listen to all 3 Drake's albums yesterday. You better give me some real hearts.
I have an opinion.
Go ahead.
I think that you be too close to the barbecue.
Actually, no.
I think you do. You be real close to the girl.
You want to know what it is that I think it is?
Interesting.
I looks good. So they think I'm younger than I'm is. And so they're trying to get a little young tenderoni.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. Because you already told on yourself. I can't even give you the opportunity to complete that sentence.
Why?
Sorry. Because you like fucking cat daddies. And no, fuck you. You like cat daddies. No. You like cat daddies. Now, if you was in your 20s, we can have that conversation. You didn't. You like cat daddies.
It's an aesthetic. I'm gonna keep saying the same thing. It is an aesthetic.
I'm not mad at it. But ain't nobody cat daddy-ish in my generation, is what I'm saying.
That's fine, but there are ways.
It's not fine. And that's another problem.
Hear me out. There are ways for a man to be put together that is not necessarily considered cat daddy-ish, but still would be as put together for our generation. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
crossing my leg. Come on.
I see you like cat daddy shit. See, that's that cat daddy shit. You think it's a game. Look. It's just a certain way that a man carries himself to me that makes him more like a cat daddy. It's not like a pimp thing. It's more so like he has an air about himself that's more than just the nigga who burns the hot dogs at the fucking family barbecue every year.
First of all, yeah.
I 100% again get what you're saying.
I do feel as though because I have so embraced my role of auntie amongst the youth, that the uncles is finding me. I don't appreciate it.
Oh, that's a whole nother conversation. You got to embrace that nature and find the good ones.
I'm trying.
Here's what I'm saying. Between the foundation of your newness of life and the association that you have, there's about 5 capsulated generations that you missed. Is what all I'm saying. It's not saying that you're wrong. But there's about 5 generations. Like it's hard to associate what you want in some linen suits. Is all I'm saying. But it's like 30 years.
Oh, that's the point. Is what I want. It's not this nigga with the Jesus ones and the linen suits, but that's all who's trying to pursue me at this time.
I mean, we done went through Hotep niggas.
Fuck them niggas, bro.
Oh my god.
They part of that generation that came from the linen suits.
See what Johnny said? See what he said?
I 100% understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
All I'm simply saying is there's that
I ain't even gonna. If and in fact there's a nigga out there who could rock the shit out of a linen suit with some AF1s, come at me. Let me find out. But if you got on any sort of sandal, sir, If your pinky toe can hide out between the fucking slats on your shoe, so
I'm cracking up.
I'm not mad. Be drama bonded to that Matilda cake, honey, because it's gonna be, you can't have it and eat it too. And that's the trauma of life.
First of all, I'm actually put that post back up there. I'm about to be enlightened as I turn 43. What is Matilda cake?
Boo. Our resident.
I had to laugh at first, and I'm like actually like really laughing because it just sounded funny, but I have no idea what Matilda cake is.
All right, so a Matilda cake, for all intents and purposes, is a super decadent, full of moisture, chocolatey goodness, and essence cake. It's the kind of thing that a kid would take their hands and dig it in and force it into their mouths and all over
that
the
motherfucker
face.
was smearing on his face.
Yes.
So every time I hear about the Matilda cake, I think of the scene with the imaginary food from Hook with Robin.
What in the euphemism are you using?
That is so dark.
Wow.
Oh
Oh
so dark.
I saw that this was going. I'm like, oh my God.
Because it is so decadent, but it's so bad. It's so dark. It's a lot. So.
It's also really delicious and made by me. Hands together, give awesome praise.
It's fucking cake. Like, yeah.
It's cake. It's just so decadent and just, it's a bite of heaven.
The movie Matilda is the best example.
I don't know. I thought it was some sort of like metaphor or something. Or maybe it is, and I'm still missing it.
No, have you ever seen the movie Matilda?
I've seen it. No, I've seen Matilda. I just thought it was like a metaphor to it.
Yeah, no, it's just that people love that decadent chocolatey cake. It's a specific kind of cake people actually started making out of that movie. So this comment is hilarious, Johnny, and I agree. It should be like a remarkable character.
Johnny, that's all I'm saying. Johnny, I feel like if Captain America and Thanos agreed on one thing, it would be what you just wrote right now. Because now you see why I want to snap my fingers and decimate this bitch. Like,
so
I feel like I said it in a polite way, but you have no idea. Like, reset this bitch so quickly.
Okay. So William, am I asking for too much? For me to want a guy that has some sort of fashion sense and is not willing to go the easy way out fashion wise.
You gonna give me some fucking credit, you bastard. As long as I got the gold glove with the gems, I don't give a damn. You can call me. I don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I don't think your standard. No, I think that more people need to have realistic standards. But I think moreover, there needs to be a sensibility on what's been missed. Like, it's hard to go out when you've missed 20 years of how this life has evolved to go into the dating scene. I feel bad for people getting divorced in 2026, 2025. I don't give a damn. Hold on to what you got. Figure it out. Men, if you're in it to win it, then give her your debit card and your phone. Is what I'm trying to tell you. It's going to save your life.
Hilarious.
What's out here, it's like you're talking about linen suits. I've been divorced since 2000 shit.
I got divorced.
I've been divorced for almost 15 years.
Jeez.
Right? Even from the time where I was finally like, you know what, William, you at least can satisfy getting to know somebody. It ain't nothing like how I remember it.
Mm-hmm.
It is nothing. Like you know how I found out how a woman likes you. You gotta pay attention to how they send in like what they send you as far as the reels that they send you. You really gotta pay attention to that.
You just figured that out?
I wasn't fucking looking.
Mm.
Here's my little world. You ready?
Why the bitches don't like you, bro?
No.
I just saw a video where a guy gave an explanation, so it's getting out there.
I get to use this platform to speak my truth.
Shh.
I have been overwhelmed. Do you know how many times I've changed my phone number? Like, I get so overwhelmed with like the ping, ping, z, 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 ping, ping.
Wait, you don't go on D&D, you change your phone number?
I'm still old. Jesus. I know how to disappear. Sorry. Is what I know. But I've learned that that's not safe and it's not okay to do.
William.
Yes.
Do you mean that the thing many times that I've had to change your information in my goddamn phone?
Yes.
It's because you got overstimulated?
Yes.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
I don't care. I don't care.
Hey, thank you for telling
It's
me.
not what people think it always is. It's like I literally just be like, just combust.
No, and I do the same thing. Y'all know I'm good.
How you gonna fuck me up? And one thing that I've been consistent with telling you is like I got bipolar and I get overstimulated. That's two things you know that have never been untrue about this human being. I will problem solved.
However, I do feel like memes and reels are a love language these days. Like the fact that you take the time to even think about you to send you a reel means I care something about you. Like I don't send reels to everybody. And those who are over it is immensely over too many, way too many. I woke up this morning, I looked at our chat, me and Lovey's. I said, God damn it, Kristen. After I got off the phone with her, I said, boom, I'm going to bed. I sent her 7 more reels after that. Like
she's not lying. I was like, damn,
and y'all
definitely
like
not sleep.
Like, y'all like that. Oh my, do you realize how much time is wasted? Like, I can't. I'll just be like,
William, let me help you though, because it means that honestly, they care enough about you to think of you when they see the reel. That's the first part of it.
Right.
I saw this reel and it made me think of this person. William, I send you specific reels. We laugh at them fucking drawings when the motherfucker about to die. Them shit's funny.
The ones you send me be great. They be right on fucking time.
I send you reels that make me think, oh, William would like this one. She gets everything. And then everybody else is somewhere in between.
Yo, the way I bring my brain back to Kennesaw Mountain, Georgia, when I hear my zoop, 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 ping, 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 I'm like, what in the social Armageddon is happening?
This is a trauma.
I owe a lot of people apologies.
No, you don't. You just didn't know.
I was ignorant.
One thing I will say about us here on Chestnut Checkers is we're never going to ask anybody to apologize for ignorance. It's not your fault you didn't know. But now that you know better.
Oh my God. I'm still like, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, my conscious dating life is back in like 2005, 2006, where I still have no idea. Like, I just learned about
the 90s, nigga. I don't want to talk about it. Mine is in the 90s.
Well, you digress. You get it.
Big glass
somehow you knew about gray sweatpants. So let me ask you this: so you got to treat me like a white person that just found out about cocoa butter.
Oh, baby.
You see where we're going?
Poor thing.
Poor baby.
No, you got to treat me like this in this moment. I feel like we're in a place where the world needs to know this now. At least I do. And it's my world right now because this is Chestnut Checkers and this is Lovey Lavania. We're officially done, y'all. But we're going to keep on rambling. How y'all feeling? Checking. Good.
Delightful.
All right. I got a question, and it's been associated with me to the point where I had to change my wardrobe excessively. How long has this gray sweatpants thing been going on?
Oh, years, sweetie.
Years.
No, fuck this years thing. I need to know propensity. Has it been decades?
No.
No.
Well, okay, it hasn't been an open topic of conversation for decades, but I mean,
Right.
as long as gray sweatpants have been a real thing, we've been seeing y'all dick print.
Right. We could tell. I mean, obviously.
But it's probably been a topic of conversation for the last 5 to 7 years.
Right. That's a good number.
I get the topic of conversation no more than we address nigger.
Well, no.
But y'all been having some
in the lane
secrets.
of sundress. So we always had sundresses, but y'all didn't start talking about them the way you do till about 10 years ago. Same thing with the gray sweatpants. Like basically we caught on to the fact that y'all was looking at our jiggles and our sundresses. So a couple of years we caught on, we started realizing, oh, y'all niggas want to be outside with your dicks out. Now we're gonna point it out.
That's it. Yeah. Aha.
Why is this an issue? Why is this an issue? Because it shouldn't be an issue for anybody that can tuck it in the waistband. Just tuck the motherfucker up, and then we won't have to deal with it. Like I don't.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
My bad.
Wow. Okay.
Love you. Explain, please. Don't work the way you think.
She knows what the fuck I'm doing when I do what I do. When I'm do what you do when you did what you did to me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Eye for an eye leaves everybody blind.
So gray sweatpants.
I officially have no more gray sweatpants.
I'm sorry.
I have one more pair. I have one more pair that I just
First
rock
of all-
around the house.
No, okay. So William, you went too far with it. Nobody told you not to have your dick print out there. I didn't want you to be catcalled and disrespected for doing so. That was all.
I've been catcalled and disrespected, and I have no idea why.
And now you do.
Well,
because you just flirting through the world with your dick out, and nobody told you. It's okay.
hey, listen, we can't all be on the billboard.
That part.
Johnny, I feel like you trying to backhand slap me.
He's trying to be helpful.
He said to clarify for you, Will. Bitch, I know. You're not a bitch. You good people, Johnny.
He is. I say
he's good people. He's a gem.
Very young men I've in my life.
He's a gem, definitely. Yeah, but it's always been, and again, although I guess in nature of business and what we do for a living, it's like you come across certain kind of aesthetics and nothing kind of surprises you after a certain point. But what catches your eye simply catches your eye.
I'm tired of the male aesthetic. I personally want something to catch my eye. I want people to start recognizing that their body is unique and they can't wear everything the next person wears. You'll see me on here and everything the next person would have on. A wise young man once told me, if it's not for sale, don't put it on display. And I live my life like that. And I think that's the same thing for the gray sweatpants issue, William. If it's not for sale, don't put it on display. Otherwise, people will treat you like a fucking prostitute. And that's not okay. Now, do I feel like victim blaming is an okay thing? No. Do I feel like there are if somebody's going to victimize you in a certain way, then that's going to happen regardless of how you're dressed? Absolutely. But I also feel like we're creating scenarios where trauma can be inflicted upon you.
Hey, click that one. Oh, I wish we can isolate certain sections. I'm going to read this out loud and the emphasis as if I were me. Nobody else were here. Especially since Well, let me go ahead. I ain't got my glasses on. Especially since one of these I had to learn as an island guy who lived in the States. I got told emphasis. That's where I emphasized. Just like you said New York and you said Northeast, I got told I can't wear gray sweatpants. And that's what happened to me.
We told him that, Johnny. First season.
I cannot wear gray sweatpants. And I took it literally. So I was like, well, there goes half my wardrobe.
He was supposed to take it literally, William. We meant it literally.
So now you're saying that I could have worn gray sweatpants, but I'm just holding myself.
No. What we're saying is you made an active choice based on good advice from your female friends. You could have decided that the trauma of being catcalled and treated like a prostitute was okay with you and bonded with them sweatpants even further, but you didn't.
Choices.
Hashtag choices.
I think that sundress season should be more of a thing in the wintertime as well. There has to be a winter edition of that.
There is. It's called sweater dress season.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Called who?
Sweater dress
season.
With the tall boots.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's more so in the fall though. It's not really for winter, but the tall boots with the bodycon sweater dresses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of the loop.
It's very much so the sundress of the winter.
It is.
I'm out of the loop.
It's okay.
Jeez.
You just don't see, and this is where
Like, I'm not afraid to admit it.
I hate that there was a point in time a few years ago where the word demure became a joke. Being modest and demure as a woman is sexy as fuck.
And is.
It is.
Letting a nigga guess what that body do underneath them clothes is sexy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I can go to some of my homies about some of the shit that goes on, but if you see the propensity of my homies, most of them are married, and they come to me for advice.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, so let me say that. So the gentleman I was talking about with the linen suits are the unmarried. They are the divorced. They are the rejects. They are most of the men.
God damn.
But think about it. I'm sorry. You was a young divorce. I'm not talking about a young divorce. I'm talking about a nigga who got divorced in his 40s or later.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about those men who got rejected out of a marriage who was taking care of them, that's how the linen suits happen. Because they're easy. They can go get a full ready-made suit. They don't need a belt. They don't need shoes for real. They just wear some slippers.
Gross. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
So I do.
This is my house. You be finding them. This is my house ass niggas.
I do believe that when we're talking about the gentlemen who I feel like are attracted to me, they feel like they're coming back into a ready-made situation per their previous situation. Because I am of an older age and I have old school values, they feel like the setup is already in place for them to be Al Bundy'd out on the couch in weeks.
Man.
I mean, if the situation was right, wouldn't that be the case?
Not in a linen suit and some Jesus ones. You're not gonna be able to get to my couch like that. And that's the problem I'm having is the plethora of linen suits that I have seen. They got print.
I gotta pull this comment back. I gotta pull that comment back because Johnny, you asked for it. Johnny, where's it at? Because Johnny asked a question about these damn. Let's put it back up. I didn't bring it up.
Could be like a pimp or an unlockable DLC character off. You fucking right. You fucking right. Because you're never gonna find a nigga with some fly sneakers in a linen suit.
Never.
Find me one picture online.
So, ladies
Not
and gentlemen, this is
AI
Chestnut
generator.
Checkers. My name is William Alexander. And I am officially, as of May 20th, 2026 at 9:55 a.m. or p.m. I don't even know what the fuck time it is. I'm declaring myself available.
So who?
I'm changing. You nappy-headed beaver. What the fuck?
She is no longer nappy. I shaved her yesterday. She fine. Listen, first of all, secondly, I'm sorry.
What?
Y'all remember that moment? What's his name? Don Cheadle. When Don Cheadle said how
Why didn't you mute?
I didn't.
We got so many administrative privileges. First of all, fuck you.
Intrusive thoughts.
You could have came on air. You could have done so much shit. We'll be back.
Help! Hey,
Like,
Howard! Help!
whoa. I worked
Can I
hard
just
these
say I
last
love
couple
you?
like
for
this
throwing to
last year.
commercial? Can I just say I love you for throwing to commercial?
Oh my God.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put it on commercial one just because you did it. Come on.
Put the banner up. Like, wait a minute. Like, fucking, we gotta talk.
Thank you for tuning in, y'all.
First of all, we on like,
Somebody else, man. You gotta talk about what
representation.
your favorite color is, what your favorite food is. Do you like chicken or pasta or pizza? Who wants to do all that? We need to reset the relationship to deal with the unaddressed hurts because there's misunderstanding. Y'all have certain assumptions
Understanding.
been built for the last several years on some lies. We can reset it. Your relationship is hurting. That doesn't mean you throw it away and get with somebody else. Now you got to talk about what your favorite color is, what your favorite.
He's on the market, ladies. William is out here, single to city, waiting to find love in all the right places.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Just you throw it to commercial. I have to come back from the commercial.
Hey,
Oh shit! I'm lesbian. I look for the ladies and titties. It's mess.
Get that shit out of here.
Okay.
Why would you do that? Like I said in the beginning, I said behind the show, there's some karma shit going on. I feel it, and that was like a gaseous burp. Like,
Oh.
can that be reconciliation of what it was that hurt?
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
You know what, y'all? I'm gonna wait till next month.
Yeah, wait, this is the bad part about having a little bit of butt. I don't have a lot of butt, but just enough to where I tried to sit back in the chair and push the chair back from me. I was struggling here for like 3 minutes. I don't even notice. It's okay.
I'm gonna try this again next month.
Okay, am I doing the Queen's gimmick? Because I gotta gather myself.
I don't give a fuck what you do at this point. You do what you want.
Damn.
so violent, William. Damn.
Golly.
Damn it, William.
You take my ass to Walmart.
Oh shit! What did I do to William, y'all? He's finna try and find the 24-hour Walmart because I fucked his head up. You finna go get you some gray sweatpants, ain't you, baby?
Ah!
Oh, white. Let me give me a T-shirt that says Smurfs.
Oh no!
This is terrible.
There was layers to that.
So many.
Just go keep digging. You're gonna keep digging on that one. Like, it's
Woo! Oh shit.
Mhm.
So this evening, y'all, we was dealing with trauma bonds and this idea that we can have relationships without this. It does seem as though we have so many relationships in the spotlight nowadays that are just based on exactly that trauma bond. So for the Queen's Gambit tonight, I'm gonna just give it to y'all. And then if we want to continue laughing and joking, we can, but it's 10 o'clock. So, and that's the game tonight on Chestnut Checkers. Y'all ever notice how some people will say, I'm done this time, and then be right back in that same toxic relationship by the next Thursday afternoon, sharing a seafood boil and post their heart emojis and like they're living the plot of Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. That's called trauma bonding. The love bombing, the ghosting, the narcissistically manipulating, the weaponized sexuality, until at some point it stops looking like love and starts looking like a subscription service to emotional chaos. Sometimes it's different, but most of the time you get the same argument, the same tears, the same apology text with no punctuation, the same I can change speech delivered like it's the season finale of a Tyler Perry series. Crazy that everything mentioned above is not the wild part. The wild part is that we clown the definition of insanity, which is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. But some folks are out here treating red flags like they're collecting Pokemon cards. Ooh, this one lies, cheats, and disappears for 3 and 4 days. Rare edition. Out here being the champion of the whole region. Gotta catch them all assholes. But trauma bonds run deeper than just their bad decision making. Sometimes you're not just fighting your own habits. You're fighting inherited survival patterns. That's where epigenetics enters the chat. Your body can carry stress, responses that get passed down from generation to generation, that when those generations only had to survive abandonment and disability, poverty, violence, and manipulation. So now your nervous system mistakes chaos for chemistry. Peace feels boring, and dysfunction feels like home. And in 2026, mind control does not always look like a science fiction movie. Sometimes its algorithms are feeding loneliness, toxic relationship gurus, teaching people how to manipulate attachment styles, and social media, convincing folks that suffering for love is romantic instead of dangerous. That's not chess. That's psychological checkers played on a broken board. Healing from that starts when you stop calling survival instincts your standards. When you realize those butterflies in your stomach might actually be warning signals, not soulmates. Because real love shouldn't require you to lose your sanity in order to prove your loyalty. On this board, we don't just play the game. We have to learn who taught us the rules. Otherwise, it's just another trauma bond that we'll have to fight our way out of. And this has been Chestnut Checkers, y'all. Are we still talking? We going music? What we want to do today? William, I can't hear you.
Right.
Because I was talking to myself.
Well, stop doing that. Crazy.
I had to give it a moment to resonate.
Shit, I'm gonna talk to myself and at least make it look like I was talking to y'all so people don't think I'm fucked up. All right, we're going into after hours mode. I'm gonna put on my real glasses so I can see y'all. What's wrong, William? Why you look sad?
Yeah, my feelings are hurt.
Uh-oh.
What did I do to you? What did I do to you?
Who did it? Who
What
did
did I,
it?
what did I do?
Who did it?
You know who did it? You know I did it. What did I do?
Talk about to who?
What did I do to you?
To who?
To you. What did I do to make your feelings hurt me?
That's what the fuck you did. That's you. Shit.
I guess we're going to music.
You said to who? That's what you did. Or if you to see my leg cross right now, you'd be like, "Oh, he an old ass man."
You are
My leg is crossed. I'm sour.
officially old till your closet is full of linen. It's okay.
Listen,
No more sweatpants for you.
lucky my heels ain't dry.
Not
Horrible.
your heels
Not
wet.
what? They're what? Huh?
She got it.
Really? Because
Foolery.
mm-mm.
No, no, no.
It's been a great episode. I do really like this topic. I don't know why I like this topic so much, but I do really like this topic. Like trauma bond is something that's a very interesting thing, and I hope that more and more people, as we bring these topics to the forefront, go do their own research.
Right.
I mean, I particularly love these type of topics because it's a newness to the unknown for I can't speak for me, but the world around me. You know, it's like it's approaching behaviors in a different light. I shared with you a while ago. I've done 99% of the things that I get to speak about, I've done them incorrectly the first few times. And I'm very new at getting them right. You know, and I can only talk about the things that really that I've overcame and I've gotten in really, in my opinion, right. To where, like, I guess in as many ways as I've been tested and tried, like those things don't affect me anymore. That's what I mean by right. You know, it's not about the approval of you, or I mean, as much as I love you and I am offended. As much,
What?
yeah,
Damn
I am.
it.
I worked hard.
Draw the
I
line.
worked hard.
Tell us how you really
I
feel.
went through enough orientations.
Yeah.
Wow.
Levels to that one.
Levels.
Did you get it? No.
Oh, baby, listen, don't be offended.
No, but to the degree.
Sorry, ho, be careful. Listen, sorry.
Right, to the degree it takes that low level of transparency to be like, okay, am I saying something? And it's not to indict whoever you're with, if that makes sense. It's really to say, hey, is this a safe space to be in? It's more so like before you put a baby in a bathtub, what do we do before we put the baby in the bathtub? We check the water, right? And appropriate, unless you're a badass parent. Who did you just admit you a badass parent?
Oh,
No.
no.
All right.
The amount of jokes that came.
It's what happened up
most
here.
legitimate parents, right? Most legitimate parents. Oh, you wow, motherfucker.
Another
It took a
instruction
moment.
manual.
It
They're
took
gonna
a
stick
minute.
their elbow in that water to make sure it's good
But-
for the baby. But yeah,
And what we do learn is, you know, although we find it weird, it's like, okay, try it with your elbow, and your elbow is going to tell you what's safe for the baby. And you're like, well, why is that? But until you try it, you'll never know how beneficial it is.
Right.
And that's part of why it's so engaging for me to go into these type of topics. It's because, like, okay, this is a safe space for babies, but we're not dealing with babies here. We have baby mindsets when it comes to certain things that we don't want to talk about or we're afraid to address. But we're dealing with mature adults who have experiences, who have their opinions on things. But more importantly, they understand that whatever they face, they got stuck in the situation. And what I've been blessed to have experienced is success in the little things, if that makes sense. What I mean by little things, learning how to love, learning how to be patient, learning how to be peaceful, and realizing that Every time I pray for it, whole war happens. Let's learning how to exist in the space that I'm in is what I mean. And really operate in the means that we have. That's why I like dealing with these type of conversations, because somewhere there's an emphasis through our pain and through our struggle, each one of us, there's somebody is going to parallel that with what they're going through, because between all of us, I think we hit that 490-degree prism. Somebody's going to learn something, somebody's going to facilitate a plan, and whether we get that inbox in our corporate email or whether we get it individually, we know that we've impacted somebody's life by dealing with certain matters like this, saving somebody from an abusive relationship. We're not licensed here, but we just been through enough shit to where, heart of hearts, we don't want to see nobody go through nothing else like that.
Nothing like that. And
Right.
the reality of it is, the more we talk about it as a community, the more warning signs people have. And this goes to the fellas, like, I don't ever want our male viewership to think that because most times when people speak of domestic violence specifically, but abuse in many ways always seems to, in the company line, I guess is the best way to put it in regards to America, fall on the hands of the man. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Always the man is at fault. That's not what we think here. We're saying the things that we're saying for the men as well. We want y'all to understand that there are red flags, that when real women are not going to be asking for certain things, and real women are not going to be looking for you to fulfill certain parts of their life. If you choose to, that's something different, but the asking for it, the transactionalness of it, the idea that we're having these conversations just to cater to women is crazy. It is really, this is why we are both male and female on here. You know what I mean? Because there are conversations that need to be had amongst one another. These things out here to make it known that there are women out here that don't think it's okay for women to put their hands on men. There are women out here that don't think it's okay for men to be abused and then laughed at by the authorities when they try to report it. There are women out here who understand that y'all are dealing with different green flags and red flags when it comes to us than what we are dealing with when we're looking at y'all. You know what I mean? And these conversations are important to me because it just is something that nobody talks about. And I'm tired. I felt for a long time since I had my first child, actually, that a book needed to be written about all of the things that nobody ever talks about. You know what I mean? The idea that, if you wasn't paying attention in Lamar's class, if you were even granted that, depending on your insurance, you wouldn't understand that your milk don't come in for days after you have the baby.
Right.
You wouldn't understand the ideas of what abuse looks like if you hadn't been through it. You know what I mean? And there's a time where they say to us, those of us who do go to are the rapists. Yes, I'm saying it like that for a reason. There are times when we'll look at them and we'll know this isn't going to be a good match because you've never gone through anything, Doc. You don't have a life perspective on your academic. And I think that people oftentimes will then go to their therapist and say, get the academic side of what they're the tools and the this and the that, the stuff to tell you to get the medicine. And they ain't been through this shit. They don't know what it feels like to fucking be abused at home. They don't know what it feels like to understand that maybe if you were able to spot the fact that he would literally do things in the beginning to make you feel this way. Just so now in the middle or at the end, he didn't even have to do it. It was a Pavlov's dog situation.
Right.
Become in relationships in my mind, which is why it's important. You get so used to just reacting to that catalyst. You're reacting to that thing. You're reacting to this idea, this memory that's not even happening right now.
Right.
Good people.
That part.
You're missing out on good people who don't understand why you're reacting in such a manner because this isn't what happening right now. and then you're also bonding with bad people who only understand how to react to that moment in that moment.
Right.
You know, and as much as we try to go through stuff in the little 2 hours or whatever, sometimes we are gonna go over. And you know, it takes a minute for you to understand as a people, just you, the general you. Certain things are not okay. Chris Brown beat the brakes off of Rihanna at a certain point, regardless of the conspiracy theories, right? According to history, Chris Brown beat the brakes off Rihanna. Chris Brown's excuse was, I watched a nigga beat the brakes off my mama my whole life. I thought it was okay. He knew it wasn't okay, but that's the trauma bond of it all. He knew it wasn't okay because he knew what it did to him and he knew what it did to his mother. But he couldn't react any other way. He had no other spectrum of ideas.
And that's a reality, and it's not to disseminate men against women, but that's a reality that men face. It's like, all right, I'm ripened already in my behaviors, and now how do I appeal to a different construct, really?
Can you?
Yes. Now, what I will say is that once you, it's a commitment. And again, we talked about it. We govern ourselves on contracts. Somewhere in the last decade or so, maybe 2 decades, we've eliminated contracts or made them less than what they're supposed to be, or less than what they're meant for. Or a commitment, rather. Like if I commit to changing a behavior, there are processes that have to take place to change the course of something that you commit to, right?
Right.
Part of it has to do with this E word called ethics. And we supplemented ethics with ego.
Wow.
Then we're like, all right, so where I'm supposed to put in the work, I have now made excuses as to why the work, or even supplemented the work with money. And then we've now built a foundation on that. So when it all comes crumbling down, we see the remnants of what's crumbling down, and we're expecting it to be rebuilt the same way. Because rightfully, it only takes 21 days to make a habit, 45 days to create a behavior, 60 days to validate it. We've been dealing with this for about 2 decades. 3 if you want to go extreme. Can it be broken? Yes. We talked about it before. Men have to learn how to be welcomed into the home. That is a responsibility in and of itself. Women have to learn how to be inviting into the home. That is a responsibility in and of itself. They can't be met with opposition. Oh, well, he did this. I'm not he that did that. Well, she did this. Well, she's not her that did this. If you're dumb enough to go back to that, then go back to that. But if you want to be welcomed into the home, you have to be seen in a welcoming manner, which means you have to learn humility. We've seen so many excuses about humility right now. Oh, we can't say blessed. Why not? Oh, that's be less. Motherfucker, be humble.
Fucking hate these hotel niggas. I swear to fucking
You're doing everything but what is foundational in your life, and you're expecting something good to come from it, or something found steadfast. It's not. I get how people feel. I feel too.
Look, that's the aggravating, William. I'm sorry.
No, I'm serious. But you think some of the motherfuckers that did me wrong, you think I want to love them?
Fuck them. You don't have to. And that's what I mean.
And that's the thing. And I understand the operable balance.
And
And I don't have to be inviting and welcoming into my space to show that I love a person. Sometimes my love is my desire to have you live. And that's some real shit.
sometimes my love is my desire to have you die, bitch. Leave my friend alone.
Absolutely.
Because again, if
You're
I
like,
love, I have to learn to.
My enemies should know by now. This is why they say the fuck from around me. Your life would be so much better without you in it. I promise you.
And you know what's crazy is that my capacity is very much the same way as it's been since I was a kid. You know, when we're dealing with that area, that's why I'm like, I stopped really praying for patience or not patience, excuse me, peace, and really started to understand what a peaceful person looks like.
Mm.
You know, like that's what I started to discover, because again, I'm not going to keep soliciting myself and putting myself out there, and all I'm hearing is guns going off and loud noises and the very thing that I want to run from.
Lovey, I want
or react to.
Because he brought up a good point. I want to ask you this first, Lovey. Name me the most peaceful person you can think of. Like just like somebody else would know. Famous person, I guess. But name me, if you had to pick one person where it's like the epitome of peace, name me that person.
Damn.
Yeah.
William, be thinking of your person while she's coming.
Oh, I got him.
Okay.
I got him.
Maya Angelou.
Great response, William.
My grandpa.
Word. Come on, Pop.
Yeah, man. Like I just had a flush of memories. Like that dude was unbothered by life.
Okay. We're gonna get to that in a second. I'm gonna answer.
Oh my God.
And then we're gonna come back to it.
Go ahead.
Actually, before I answer, I want to ask you a question. How many wars did he fight in? 2, right?
3.
3. Okay. So we have Pop. We got Maya Angelou. My person is Bruce Lee. My point being is none of us have seen peace on a person that hasn't experienced extreme violence.
Mm-hmm.
Please understand that when you see these people before you, meaning myself, this young lady here, this young man here, we didn't get here by peace and light. And we got here.
No clout.
Look, we wasn't out here Care Bear staring niggas down. We got here though.
Oh God.
So please understand that peace never comes. America has been a succinctly peaceful nation in and of its soil since its inception, basically since the Civil War. Based on other lands, let's go look at Africa and some of their history. What happens on soil, right? America has been, for the most part, a more peaceful land based on the amount of violence that we have inflicted upon the world. We are allowed to live here and do our little podcasts, and because men like his grandfather and my uncles was out here creating a world to where we could live in the peace that they're violent. It's true.
Hey, you're not lying, but the more you say it, the more I'm like,
the reason why I'm saying
my grandfather fought for nothing. Like, oh my God.
To the day he died, your grandfather was probably one of the most dangerous men you've ever known.
That motherfucker was a weapon.
My uncle's the same way. My uncle is right. Look, I watched this man go to church, feed the homeless. You know, he's the best one in the family with all the babies. He makes the most lightest angel pound cake thing. I don't understand how it works because it shouldn't go together because pound is heavy and angels, but it's got pudding in it and it's delicious. But the amount of violence I know that could spring off of this man at any one given moment.
Unfathomable.
Unfathomable.
Listen.
Fucking unfathomable. Like a fucking fork?
So please don't take this conversation of trauma bonds today to mean that you got to go through some shit, because nobody has to go through some shit. We would prefer to be like James D. We went through that. So hopefully you don't have to go through that. We're going to try and tell you. So hopefully you don't make the same mistakes. But if in fact, you should continue to make bad choices in your lifetime. Take your motherfucking linen suit, Jesus one sandals ass wearing. You know what? If in fact, I'm gonna just go back to it. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. We're gonna drink a little wine tonight. It's okay. If in fact,
What?
y'all decide to continue to make bad choices with your lifestyles, unconscious or otherwise. If in fact you continue to make bad choices and you continue to allow these bonds to bond to you covalently, I only got a few more years before my backslap ain't as. Right now, y'all can call me right now and hire me to smack the shit out of somebody for you. But it's only a few more years that I'm going to be able to help you in that man. But y'all might want to start listening to my advice. It's all I'm saying. To keep you out of having to go back, smack the shit out of people because they done fucked around and played in your face later.
Amen.
Stay dangerous, bitch.
Please like.
What type of
share,
standing up and
subscribe.
peeing in the urinal exit?
Damn it, William.
What you been on today?
Villain season enacted.
Hey,
Damn.
I should have put a leg up on his thumb. Was like, no wipes.
So, William,
Huh?
I already know her answer. She knows mine, but we don't know yours. So I have to ask you because I feel like you're going to say Batman. So I'm going to take that all the way off the table. Which Gotham villain are you?
Gotham?
Villain.
Damn it.
I believe if Bane had an issue with the Joker and the Joker smacked that motherfucker with laughing gas, I'd be Bane. Bane nonetheless. There's a certain socio mechanism that honestly nobody knows about that exists in my little world that keeps me sustained. If you cut that fuse, I'm in trouble.
Everybody want to be the nigga that broke Batman's back. Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, it's not even about that. It's not even about that. It's about my origin and how I was raised. I wasn't raised in the best of circumstances.
I can see that. I can see that. I can see
you know what I mean?
I can
There's a certain, mechanism that keeps me in a ritualistic state. Other than that, my world.
So he
I'll blow this bitch up and not even think about it.
Boo, we can tell from the backdrop, but go ahead.
Poison ivy.
And who am I, Boo?
You are my delightful Harley Quinn.
Because the voices. Listen, y'all want to know why I chose Harley Quinn? Harley Quinn is the only one that chose it. She's the only one that freely chose villainy.
Yeah, I get it.
She said, okay, we being crazy. Oh, we being crazy. Let's go. And
I'll show you
out
crazy.
crazy all the crazy people that she used to treat.
Yeah, and I well, you know what? I do get that from you.
Such a
See?
sweetheart. Oh my goodness.
She was such a sweet one.
She chose love, right? So
I
this-
would fuck the shit out of a Harley Quinn. I have.
Sir, calm yourself down.
Got a couple
Whoa.
kids by him.
Ouch.
Fucking A.
Pause.
And you're a Scorpio. That's why I don't fuck with you on that level. Because you just my ex-husband, but short. Get the fuck out of here.
Bitch.
Huh? What?
Hmm?
I probably weigh more
What?
than him, apparently.
Not no more.
No.
In the day, you might have. Or y'all was at least running the same weight, but
The fact that I compare my weight to a person that's a foot taller than me is crazy. Even it's just crazy to begin with.
So yeah,
Folks be like, "You skinny." I'm like, "All right, move me. You
boo.
move me. I'll buy you dinner."
I want to hear this story again because I love it. Boo, please expound upon the fact of why you chose poison ivy, please.
Because
Do
to
that.
be real,
Almost choked
Ooh.
her.
Oh.
my.
That's what she did. It's okay. Go ahead.
And all my gentleness, all that I have ever really experienced is an incredible amount of opposition, danger, and purposeful destruction. And the truth of the matter is, my kiss is deadly. And it can't be seen because all that is on the outside, it just looks so gentle, it's so beautiful, it's so easily attainable, although it's really not.
There you go. Christmas. So yeah, I think we all have our reasonings. And that was an exercise just to let everybody know we have our reasons to become the villain in somebody's story.
It's the amount of motherfuckers that are willing to just be like, let me go ahead and just be killed for the sake of just self gratification. I'm looking at you like real spiteful, like, glad I'm not a superhero. Ugh.
I mean, you know,
Isn't a superhero just a dressed up villain?
to an extent.
I don't
See,
know.
the Trump
It
part
was
leave it alone. Because what the fuck did you just say, boo?
I'm
it
just
was a cross.
saying.
I would say it would have been a cross between Bane and Joker because neither one of them were given kind of like that opportunity. And I think that
I see more so you're not a Joker type personality in the sense that I
no,
don't
not inherently.
watch it burn. Yeah, like Joker just wanted to see chaos.
You just want to see the world burn. Like,
Now there's a nature in me that if I had a bucket of water to stop that match from going, I'm hella thirsty all of a sudden.
You stupid. I said, I was
horrible.
thirsty. God damn, pass me that bucket, bitch. I'm thirsty.
I'm being dead serious. Like if there was one person in the midst of 1,000 people that I was just like, they could die, and the opportunity was in the midst of those 1,000 people, I have not qualified for the military for that reason. I would push the button for that one person to die if thousands had to go too.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Yes.
nigga gotta go.
Yes, I am that type of person.
One way or another.
Either I push the button or you train me to ensure that he dies, because I will make sure that he dies.
And truthfully speaking, my Uncle Raymond, who has since passed on to the other side, was very, very, very instrumental in talking me out of going into the armed forces as I was leaving high school, right? He was the uncle that was basically like, yeah, I don't see you having the discipline to have a gun all the time. I don't think that's where you need to be, right? And I used to be so mad about it. I used to be so mad, like, they just don't want me to do nothing fun. Because in my mind, I'm thinking travel, I'm thinking free money, and all I got to do is run around the world the same way we run around the hood, right? It's the way I thought about it. Howsoever. The amount of people that probably would have got killed for no reason fucking around with me over, my uncle was
You don't
right.
think about it till you get older.
Yeah, my uncle was right. It's bad. It's bad. Like,
This earth would have looked like half
Don't
an
give me a
apple
loaded
if I had
weapon.
joined the Marines.
the fact
Let me tell y'all
that we
this.
sit around laughing about the fact that we don't spit on nobody no more. Like, we spit on people for real. Like, this is not a game. The
Right.
fact we laugh and joke about the fact that we don't spit on people no more, right?
Mm-mm.
Start right there, because the reality of that is, give me some training for real.
Yo, I didn't understand what that staff sergeant. He was like, "Yo, you're adaptable." He was like, "Your tests are in the 99th percentile."
Give me some training.
He was like, "But there's a nature
Right.
in you that is insubordinate."
And I am.
And so it is.
When I was younger, I was like, until I got older, and I'm like, "Oh, war isn't
So
favorable."
y'all how I know I'm insubordinate. Let's talk about the trauma bonds with social media, right? How I know I'm insubordinate is I have not liked one trend ever until it was attitude, walk off. Like, that trend is so cute to me. I don't know what it is. I can't do it right from a chair, but y'all know the fuck I'm talking about. Attitude, walk off, and they just walk off, and it's so cute to me. But that just shows them just ready to fight all the time. Like, it's bad. It's bad.
Listen, like he would, like, and I guess as I'm older, I start to look back at some of the stuff. Ooh, shit.
Okay, for what you like.
That
But you give was fucking around.
right. That even
That's
like
the night.
when you just brought up like even like who was the most peaceful person, I'm thinking of like some of the shit that I see my grandfather do, both in the most peaceful nature and also when he had to become who I found out why he was so peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at him, I'm like, well, why didn't I make it? If he was able to do that, I wouldn't have dared done something like that. Until you're faced with a situation that if you were trained in the situation that he was trained in, you would have definitely done it without appropriate measure and means and discipline to. So, I mean, I get it now that I'm older, but when I was younger, I didn't get it. I was like, what do you mean? Like, insubordinate? I can't even spell that.
You stupid. You better be able to spell insubordinate. I'm going to come through this.
I couldn't when I took that test. I had to look it up.
Fucking Philly public school. I'll fuck y'all ass up too.
No, first of all, I didn't go to a Philly public school.
The Abbott Elementary.
Damn it.
Get him together.
I didn't have a reason to be called insubordinate.
Shocking elementary school. Listen.
We got half the fucking population that's never seen a black person. So fuck you.
Huh?
One word for me is good. I think I'm doing pretty all right.
Yeah, listen, I have not said anything to defame you yet, sir.
You fucking liar.
First of all, this is great TV.
You.
Why
Oh
are
my
you
god.
lying?
What? How dare you?
How dare you call me a liar on national
Oh my
television?
god.
Online?
To who?
Thank you all for tuning in.
Did you y'all remember that that motherfucking episode of the Cosby Show when when everybody was fighting, they were all having disagreements. You know where I'm going. They all had disagreements together, and Denise, and I forget her husband's name in the show, and he was like, "All I said was no," and she was like, "You said no."
Why can't I remember his name? It was Alvin.
No, that was
No, I know
Sandra's
that was
husband.
Sandra's husband. I'm trying to remember Denise's husband's name. It was Raven Simone was the little girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Even though
he
she
was
looked,
a whole lieutenant in the Navy.
yeah, that nigga was a whole fucking. He
I
did
know
have
everything about him but that motherfucker's name. Is he? Never mind. But anyway, but the whole point is that's how I'm going to treat you for a little while because that's how I felt. I know you didn't mean it, but I feel like you did.
This is the trauma bond shit. How the dude was spitting in the last video we showed, where we kind of got to let shit go sometimes because we know they didn't mean that shit towards us. And they just had to get that shit off their chests. We got to be able to let that shit go, ladies and gentlemen. Listen.
How much seltzer water were you drinking? That just burped out. Like, talk about representation.
What, ladies and gentlemen?
It wasn't a clap. You to who? You pick your goddamn head up. I know you looking, you listening.
As my best friend and my partner in crime, she knows when to not take responsibility for my bullshit.
What kind of wine is that?
Huh?
Maybe you should drink white wine. Martin Kendall. There we go. What's his name, Martin, in the show?
It was. Was that his name? It
They
sounds.
were not very like good with the names.
I'm gonna Google it as soon as I finish rolling my fucking drink.
Listen, but nonetheless, it is 10:42, ladies and gentlemen. We are Chestnut Checkers.
We let y'all in on what we would normally do in the back chat after the show, which is talk shit, swallow spit. So one of us gets too hungry to go on.
Listen, we are out. I'm offended.
What?
And now we can't go. Why are you offended, William? What's going on?
We're not even getting into it.
You
We're not getting into it.
tell me right now. I'm
We're
not
not getting into it.
screaming until you tell me. Now
Here you are leaving the
To
audience in
who? Is
suspense.
why the fuck I'm offended. Is to
This is
who?
the biggest soap opera ever.
That you to who? There's nothing else you could have said. Nothing else.
That's what came out at the time. What?
I get what the fuck came out at the time. Like that's the part that I feel like here's the part. I heard what you said.
We are.
You saw me see you, see me hear you.
What?
Is we can already put that. All right, there's that. Right. So there's that. We boom, pow, ha, here, happened, boom. Here's the part that I'm kind of stuck on.
No,
Is I feel like you meant it. I feel like you meant it. That's the part. I feel like that's another bucket. It's like this empty glass right here that's going to be filled with something, and I'm afraid to say something else because you're going to put what's supposed to be in this glass, and I don't want it. Is what I'm saying.
Hole in my bucket, dear Liza. There's a hole in my bucket. Dear Liza, a hole.
Fuck you and your goddamn song and your
2 tears. in a
melodic
bucket.
metaphor.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Woo.
What did I do, William? What did I do?
To who?
To you.
To who is what you did. Ha ha ha. That's what you did.
I laughed.
Fuck it. We are Chestnut Checkers. Ladies and gentlemen. You don't even get it.
Wait.
You don't even get it. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be okay.
You say is you gonna be okay?
No.
You okay? It's Thomas. Are you okay?
Who the fuck else would I be available to?
He's out the window and shut through.
Nah, answer that question. Who the fuck would I be available to?
Huh?
Who else?
Oh, shoot.
I'll
Available
be
to
available to the clinic.
Wait. This took a
What?
turn.
Is that what you
Hold on.
were saying?
Hold on.
What? Wait, what happened now?
Wait.
To who?
What are we talking about?
You know what the fuck I'm talking about?
He mad because I said to who in response to something that he said. The best part.
Let me cross my. Let me move.
I don't remember that.
I had to move my shit first.
He knew what the fuck I was asking him when I asked
And
him
you
what I
know what the hell I'm saying. To who?
So what you're doing right now, William, since our topic of the evening is trauma bonds, what you are doing, sir, is the equivalent of saying, I will slap everybody in this bitch and waiting for somebody to respond.
Burn this bitch down. Everybody in it.
I'm gonna put the song on.
Oh, I laugh when it happens.
Love you, William. I'm feeling very like Madonna circa 1984. But I'm
feeling like my neck about to reach my navel if I keep on it. She said, "Oh, you motherfucker!"
Y'all think it's the game. I am so.
Oh, you didn't think it could get like this, did you?
I'm so grateful that y'all get to see this moment because it's been a long time since we've had the extra time to give y'all the extra time.
Oh, y'all didn't think it could get like this, huh?
Y'all really think, first of all, for those of you who thought me and William ever had a sexual relationship, if y'all haven't figured that shit out by now, this is literally my little brother, and I will do everything.
If you don't stop the shit out of this motherfucker, to who? It's what I want to know.
This is so
like,
great.
Who the fuck you thought I was talking to?
This is A1 television, folks. Thank you for tuning in.
If in fact I knew who the fuck you thought you was talking to in that moment.
Talking about I'm available. To who? Like, who the fuck you thought? Like, who the fuck? Let's talk about it. Like,
you bringing up my own shit for real. That was like an hour ago.
I don't give a fuck if it was yesterday at this point. Like,
oh my shit.
We will be on air tomorrow.
To all of the 5 of y'all.
To the fuck who is what I want. And you're not gonna keep skating around this bitch. Like, I'm the fuck right here. I have water. Like,
I can't.
Nope.
I can't.
Oh, shoot. This is great television, folks.
William, you said you was available. Well, as you I was just trying to make sure. Oh my God, that you was out here. That's all.
Oh no.
Which is why I told the moles to be dangerous. Oh my God. I got makeup on, William. You're not gonna do this to me.
You don't do this to me.
Oh God, help.
Okay. William.
Apparently I'm available for hire, ladies and gentlemen. For 3 easy payments of $29.99.
William. Oh my God, no. First of all, it's three easy payments of $199.99. First of all.
Shit.
We're gonna up the quality of them fucking gray sweatpants. Today! William, don't get no Charlie horse like I did. So, look, something in this weed is different. Don't catch no Charlie horse like I did.
He done made me choke on this blunt. Jesus Christ.
Help!
You didn't put me in a linen suit. Shit. Holy shit.
Air Force One's on.
Right.
Have my
Keep
heels
it
out.
sexy. Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
I thought a rusty gold strap.
But no.
Oh.
So,
Fuck you.
no.
Today. Just today.
No.
I gotta leave it there.
Last time we was going through a whole thing, so we're not
To
doing it.
who?
Listen.
I felt like you meant that. I'm over here like using a mouse that ain't even connected to nothing right now. I'm just circling that bitch. I'm trying to pour something that ain't even in a can.
I think it's a game. I got William discombobulated for real. Hold on, y'all. I'm playing as well.
Yo, did you hear her?
I'm
Like,
just
why would you
saying.
say that? That's all I'm asking. I feel like
I said what I said because of how and what you said. Because of what you said and how you said it elicited a response from my inner core. That was not supposed to be an outside thought, first of all. But because it was, no, I
all
got
the
to
times you have discipline. Any other time.
I'm trying. But you know, William, and I'm not here to make excuses or trauma plot with you. You know that when I'm triggered, it's hard for me to keep that filter.
You got a Charlie horse in your forearm?
Oh my God.
Couldn't slide that mouse on over and click the mute button, huh?
Oh, I truly was not expecting it to fall out of my mouth. It was an inside thought. And it fell out, and I couldn't gather it back in fast enough. And now we're here. And I don't want you to feel like that, William, because that's not what I meant when I said it.
Well, what did you mean? Is what I'm asking. Like, it's all I'm asking.
You gonna keep asking what?
Reassure me.
Why do you
what
keep
you're
asking
not
questions?
doing. That's what I'm asking. Reassure me. You see?
I don't know how to read.
Not to drink it.
You see what just happened there? Nothing.
Pushing over the edge.
I don't know how to reassure you in this moment because I don't feel as though you're going to believe anything that's coming out of my mouth in this particular state.
Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Just know that I have your best interest at heart in everything that I do. Delicious.
This is a nice cold glass of nothing.
Oh,
And you gonna go ahead and turn the camera off. I saw what you did. You might as well keep your goddamn camera. We are Test Not Checker, ladies and gentlemen. Listen.
No, because William, I wasn't trying to offend you in any way, shape, or form. I promise it was supposed to be.
That's the point. That's the point. You weren't trying.
But I done called for Hank and Howard and it didn't work, babe. We gotta come up with somebody new. This was crazy.
Damn, Hank and Howard, this.
I simply want to know who the fuck you thought I was talking to. Like, and you just gonna keep fucking laughing every time.
I'm laughing, so I don't have to answer the question. Like, what part of the
Right? Why?
don't you get?
So there's somebody that's so you thought I was talking crackheads, counselors.
What?
I got put on meds. Fuck you. We are Test Not Checkers, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the camera? Where's my fucking camera? Fuck you. We are Test Not Checkers, ladies and gentlemen.
You started throwing out addictions and predilections. I said nothing.
I don't even know how we got here. This is crazy.
You know what?
He right and getting fucked for no
I-
reason.
Just minding my business.
I would-
All I do is
I hope
try.
that a
Yeah, it's
motherfucking
crazy.
nice side motherfucker come your way and bite his lip at you.
William.
Mm.
The same way you call me out on my cat daddy predilection is the same way that you just be saying stuff sometimes. And so I be saying stuff and you be saying stuff and then we be saying stuff.
Wow, titles, bricks, everything. It's crazy. I love this show.
Why is you looking at me like that, William?
Who? It's all I want to know, Evan.
Who was I thinking about when I said what I said? Is that the question?
Yeah. That's
Oh.
it. It's a who? What?
Now I'm gonna ask this question, and I know this is against the rules. You're not
Jesus
supposed to ask
Christ.
a question in response to a question. But William, do you really want me to answer that question?
I'm screaming.
After how I feel, I don't. Let me be honest with you. After how I feel in the past hour that it took for me to even get to that, I don't want you to answer that question.
This is terrible.
It's just a fact of the matter that at least I'm validated in something.
You are a wonderful and prolific podcaster, track star, and father.
And I have a body pillow. I don't even care at this point. I don't even give a fuck at this point. You
Listen,
hurt my goddamn feelings. It's 5'1".
Her name is. You see how you asking people to name names on the live podcast?
She can be a name. She can be any name I want tomorrow. Tonight, I don't know. She ain't gonna be Kristen.
And never would. And couldn't on her best day. Sorry.
It's like, no, stop. I'm offended.
You're not offended. You're not offended. I've seen you offended, William. This is far from that. You're tickled. And
I am tickled.
And slightly curious as to who the fuck I was actually
Who
talking
the fuck?
Right. I'm telling you. You're on point, boy.
You're not offended. I'll tell you when we go on the back chat.
We are
Y'all,
chestnut checkers.
We love y'all. We just
Like, share, subscribe, follow.
That part. Love y'all so much. See you next week.
Slip me in my lip. Bye, y'all.